Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha. This is Manny from Good Dog Press, and welcome to my computer room. I have a special guest with me tonight. My favorite person to be on my panel, the one, the only that gives me so many dislikes. And here I am going boomerang. If you guys can hear that echo, darn it. My favorite person to be on my panel.
It's okay. You
I-
need to just turn your own stream off.
I always do that. I've always putting it in another stream to see who's waiting for me. I'm like, oh no, there's 6 people waiting. I gotta start the show. Anyways, as I was saying, I have my favorite pal over here, my good friend, that gives me so many dislikes every night when she's on. I love it when she comes on, tweaks some people. I don't care. It's my stream. I get to do whatever I want. How are you doing tonight, Pope Fire?
I am doing fantastic. I'm a little worn down. I don't have a lot of sleep, so if I sound super crazy, I'm sorry.
No, you sound fine. You always sound fine. It's fun to listen to you.
Oh, is it?
It's fun to hear what's been going on with you and all the craziness that happens all over the place. On my stream, John's stream, on ERT's, Mr. Oats. I love the Oat Man. It was so cool when you did that.
Yeah, the best part is okay. There's another admin for DNC, the lead admin, whose name is Doom.
Okay.
I convinced everybody in the group that Doom was 83. And some people still believe it. Doom is only about like 30.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I love it when you told everybody that I've been married for 42 years.
I like to troll people, and I like to see how ridiculous I can make a lie to see if people will believe it.
Oh, she's just mean. I didn't realize we're live. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Booster. How are you?
I am back. I am just excellent.
Oh my goodness. We were at 6 people, now we're down to 1.
Oh man. Well, I just came in, they were like, ew.
What's ill?
And me, I'm just so ooey.
Why are you ooey?
Ooh, Sun Girl is on. Aloha chat.
I don't know.
Okay, we're back up to 6. I guess they're going back and forth to DNC and coming back. Just open 2 browsers, people. It's that easy.
Very easy.
Very easy to do.
So easy. Oh my goodness.
Just open 2 browsers like I do. I open like 3-4 browsers at one time and troll everybody. That's what Booster does. He's always on the streams when he's supposed to be with Chester, right, Booster?
Don't knock on me.
Okay, I won't give away your secrets.
Oh my god. Now Chester's gonna know. Oh, he's gonna be so mad at me. Oh no.
Yeah,
No,
right.
it's okay. When it gets boring in fan speak, I play apps on my phone.
I forgot what stream I was on. I was on a stream drawing with this other guy, and there was 2 guys on the panel just kept on talking and talking and talking, and we're like, what the hell? So we kept on DMing each other, and we were like, let's play Battleship. So we started playing Battleship in the chat. It's like D4 miss, C5 hit. It was so, and the people that were talking, they never even noticed for like about 5 minutes. And they finally go, oh, I see you guys playing Battleship in the chat. Okay, we'll shut up now.
That is hilarious. I gotta try that.
Sometimes in fanspeak, if I get super bored, I'll put on my Genji helmet and I'll turn my webcam on just to see if they notice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Hey, we got 9 people watching us. That's cool. How you guys doing?
Hooray. Why? Why are you watching this?
Well, because I guess they got bored of drawn and quartered. I did too. I was like, I think I'm just gonna start up a stream. I gotta get some people to know that I've got a giveaway going on Friday. I better start it up now before I go.
Wow, a giveaway going on Friday? How do I enter, Manny?
Unfortunately, Booster and Pope Fire are disqualified.
What?
What?
You guys are disqualified.
You son of a bitch.
You guys are on the panel all the time.
Oh,
so we can't enter the contest that I was gonna win?
Piece of crap. So what happens if I just leave this panel? Can I enter?
You've been on the panel too many times. Come on.
Wait, what are we disqualified from? Real quick.
And why are we going straight to the disqualified thing?
You see the picture that I put on the screen. What was
I was
that?
trying to do a bit. I was trying to do a bit for you, Manny. I was going, gee willikers, Manny, how can I enter? Then you take it straight to, no, you're not bloody entering. So
Well,
screw
okay.
you.
Wow, you
So
cut
how
out
do
Here I
his
am trying
dream.
to advertise thing for you. Oh my god, I get no respect here.
How you can enter is I'm gonna put the link in my chat. But anyways, if you go to my homepage and you'll see I did a video yesterday and it has the 10 questions that you can actually answer. And I'm giving you guys to Friday to find the answers. And those who watch the program all the time, you guys will know these answers. These are easy answers. We talk about them all the time. So I
So,
want
you know, I could have given the link out if you hadn't have demodded me.
well, I don't see
Yeah.
your name in the chat.
It's just mean. Why would I
Oh.
chat in the chat?
I don't know, because
Here.
maybe that way I might put the darn wrench back on you.
Here, see? Look.
Just to piss everybody off and go, damn it, I told you guys there will be another. I did say that there would be one more mod in my chat. I said there will be 3. You know,
Okay, so me and Booster should each be given a broomstick,
no,
and we should be able to just whack each other until the
Oh.
victor is the link until there's only one left. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm really tired today.
No wrenches for winches. I like that.
no.
Well, that means you don't get one, Booster.
Ah, I can't help that I'm
Maybe-
such a whore.
Manny, real quick, can I show you what hell looks like?
Oh my god.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
She's done more pretty pictures.
Okay, so here it
This
is.
is what hell
Okay,
looks
so
like.
I got her white box, and this is what hell looks like. I get it. I get it's all
Do you
Raven.
get it? Do you get it? They're ravens.
I
It's
see
scary just to look at.
Yes, I
Oh my
do.
god.
All right.
This
Those are
is what I
also-
have to put up
Hey, put
with.
that picture back up. I want to see that picture again. I want to ask a few questions.
What?
Here's
I
one
want
of those questions. Why?
No, I want to look at some of those ravens. I did not see what it was. Okay.
Raven, 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 Raven. Any other questions?
So the dudes are ravens too.
Yes.
They're all ravens.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's not a very original name then.
No, it's not,
No.
is it?
No, it
Dang
isn't.
it.
But how many
I was-
Starfires are running around?
And
Three.
where's Edgar Allan Poe's Raven?
Right up there. You not see the Raven?
It's the
I
Raven.
I thought that Raven was from Goth. I thought that was a Game of Thrones Raven.
No.
No, that's the Raven.
Raven.
Okay, cool. I like it.
Yeah. And then we get my favorite over there. That's so Raven.
Mhm.
Then
Oh my
we got that Raven. My second favorite Raven over there. In the middle we got another Raven. I didn't put Mystique on there though, because she doesn't
Oh.
go by Raven anymore.
Raven Darkholme, yeah. Well, I know you like the middle Raven because that's the best portrayal of
Yeah,
Raven of all.
absolutely.
The
yeah,
one
you know, I like Fire Emblem. Raven's a good character in Fire Emblem. So yeah, middle
I'm
Raven. is
talking
pretty
about the chick in the middle with those boots, with the straps.
I don't know. I don't really like the football team.
I hate the Ravens. You should know that.
You and I are on an agreement then.
Yes, because the Ravens used to be the Cleveland Browns.
Mm.
And they are my number one nemesis against the Steelers. So I do not like Ravens.
I don't know any of this language.
Well, you need to tell Raven that.
Because you don't play sports, Mr. Booster.
To him, football.
Well, I
is hitting
especially
a soccer ball.
don't know anything about American sports. I know the Philadelphia Eagles because I watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's about it.
Wow. That's pretty sad.
Oh yeah, you want to name a bloody New Zealand team? And you're not allowed to say the All Blacks.
All Blacks. Come on. We all know the All Blacks.
Mm-hmm.
The Kiwis. The dirty
You're
Kiwis.
No.
probably gonna hate me for this, but I'm a New Orleans Saints girl.
That's okay.
Thank
That's
you.
fine.
Usually, Steelers and Saints don't get along too well, especially since we beat you.
No, but you guys are in a different division, so it doesn't matter. That's why it doesn't matter to me, because you're not in the AFC North, which is the hardest division in football. It's always been the hardest division. That's why they beat each other up, and then New England can go in there and win the Super Bowls all the time. Yeah, everybody knows that. It's been going on for years. Except for Mr. Kiwi over there. He has no clue. He's playing a game, people, as usual.
No.
Oh man.
I'm playing video games.
And it's called the Maori All Blacks.
Maori.
Maori.
Are they a rugby?
Yeah, it's a rugby team.
I'd rather have the Highlanders.
I only really know about the. Isn't there a team called the Phoenix or something?
Phoenix, not that I'm aware of.
You got the what the hell else you got?
I'm pretty sure they're a soccer team.
You guys got horrible names for you guys. The Breakers? Seriously? You got a
They
team
call
called
themselves
Breakers?
freaking Kiwis.
My goodness.
You know what's really bad and it doesn't age well in 2018? Our soccer team is the All Whites.
Oh, and you guys got the Black Fern.
And I believe our basketball team is the Tall Blacks.
What? Is that how you guys know one color?
And like things like the Silver Ferns, yeah.
Oh,
They
man.
probably have a team called the Middle Ground Gray.
Oh my goodness, this is so horrible.
They're Canadians.
Yeah.
Man.
The only
Good
thing
thing
worse than
Good thing I don't
Canadian
care about. Good thing I don't care about sports, so this would be awkward for me.
Okay, so this is their most popular sports is rugby.
Yeah.
Rugby.
Oh yeah,
And
Kiwis love rugby.
rugby, cricket, which takes forever. That's why Americans hate cricket. Soccer, and netball. What is netball?
You guys not have
That's not
netball?
appropriate for the stream.
What is a netball?
That's not appropriate for the stream.
Americans don't have netball? Huh.
No,
Is that like with a racket?
No. So think basketball, but it's for pufters.
Oh, I know what netball is. I've seen it before.
Netball, seriously.
It's like basketball, but as soon as you hold on to the ball, you have to stand still.
What?
Yeah.
Very popular with women.
Oh my goodness.
I imagine it is.
Dude, 7 players on the court at the same time. Why? Okay.
I did not know netball wasn't a
Can
thing
you
in
guys
other countries.
believe that Manny drew this? That's
What
all
are you-
his. Yes,
No,
all
I
the-
did not draw that. I am going to draw this, but I'm
He's
not.
gonna draw that.
He painted it
That's
with
his
his
reference.
middle toe.
This is going to be my reference
so
for Friday
beautiful.
night. That's what I'm working
Hey,
on.
I thought Friday nights for Titans nights.
Hail Starfire, by the way.
Do we
Was
have-
that the Cult of Ravens Most Wanted picture you had up there or something?
That's what hell
earlier?
looks like.
That is hell for a Steeler fan also. Why?
Are you a Steeler fan?
I thought you would have known that by now, Adrian.
I figured that. Yeah.
I mean, my last giveaway, I was taking stuff out of Steeler hat. I got the Steeler damn, I don't know what the hell that is, some fabric behind me. I got Steelers all over the place. I always talk about Steelers.
Why the Steelers?
Because when I was a wee boy, not a wee burb, but a wee
Not a
boy,
wee burp.
I was playing pee-wee football, and they were the champions that year. So that's how I became a Steeler fan. And
Okay, cool.
I'm happy that I was a Steeler fan, because can you imagine if it was another team that only won one Super Bowl? That would have sucked.
Or a team that didn't win a Super Bowl.
Yeah. But
Like
no,
the Bengals.
I mean, that was pretty much the first year I watched the Super Bowl. And that was the first year that they won the Super Bowl. That goes to show you how old I am.
Nice.
Which I have never hidden my age from any of you guys. So I was playing pee-wee football when they won back in 1976.
Yeah, if you guys have forgotten, Manny is 75.
Yeah, he's ancient. It's really sad. In fact, it's really stunning and brave that he's put all this effort and energy into even trying to draw a comic book today. It's beautiful. I think it's like worthy of Oscar award-winning filmmaking.
I would feel blessed if I was 75 years old and I had a 10-year-old son. That's pretty good.
Yes.
Hey,
Jesus blessed him
man.
with a child.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Jesus.
It's
Amen.
okay though, because Manny's wife is only about like what 30 something.
Yeah, he's a player, my man.
Well, you know she's in the chat, right?
They've been married. They've been married for about 20 years now.
Yeah,
So,
that part I'm not
Well,
too
she's
cool
30
with.
years old and I've been married for 20 years. What the hell? Are you trying to get me in trouble? Do the math, girl. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness.
he's been married for 20 years, but I don't know where I'm going with that.
Oh no.
So how long have I been married, Pope? You're just
12?
gonna
You've been in a relationship with her for 15, yes?
no.
12?
Yes, I've been married for 12 years. Yes.
Oh, well done.
Well done.
We've been together for only 13. See what happens? When you know it's right, then you just do it. Don't wait around, guys, and go, oh, I don't know if I want to marry her. Maybe 10 years from now I'll think about marrying the person. Don't work that way. When you know it's right, just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when we did it, a lot of people thought we weren't going to stay together, but look at this. 12 years later, we're still here. Haha.
Awesome.
And you guys are getting
Beautiful
to your
story.
elderly together.
You guys just had an anniversary too, correct?
Yes. Yes.
I did.
Oh, I
awesome.
cried.
You cried. The wee burb cried.
I cried true tears.
What does that
Not
mean?
fake tears, true tears.
Yeah.
Oh, why did
Yeah, they
you
went,
why did you cry some fake tears, Booster?
because that story was so beautiful.
He's gonna have to get a hanky right now.
Oh.
I
Well,
have
Yeah, but not for my tears. Anyway,
now I
Oh
have
my.
hell for a Miss Marvel fan.
Hell for Miss Marvel fan.
You like Miss Marvel now?
No, look at all the stuff that's on there. A Nissan Rogue, a skunk, a rogue, a brood, an old lady crying, and her son.
An old lady.
That was the cringiest story I ever read in my life. You know that?
That is everything that that Captain Marvel is afraid of.
are you talking about Avengers number 200?
Yes, that was like. I mean,
Brutal.
I just started collecting comics, and that came out like maybe 2 or 3 months later.
Oh, we should do that for Bugbear's Basement.
I mean, I was
You guys should.
I was a very young child and had no clue. I was like, how is that possible? I was like, oh my goodness.
Mother and lover.
When you actually get into it, though, Marvel has mistreated her very badly in the past because she's been used to give Rogue her powers. She's been turned into an emotionless, pretty much alien. She's been mistreated a lot at Marvel, so it was weird that they chose her to be their female lead, you know?
No, I wouldn't say that was weird at all. That sounds like a calculated move on their part.
You know, you're probably right.
Calculated move that's going to fail miserably.
But Captain Marvel would lose to Squirrel Girl, or to not Squirrel Girl, to a Skunk Girl.
Probably Squirrel Girl too.
Well,
she did defeat Galactus, mind you.
Well, she sees that white streak and she gets kind of scared.
I'm pretty sure she talked Galactus' ear off or something. Especially if the writer of Squirrel Girl wasn't the one that wrote that, because ugh.
The artist on Squirrel Girl, though.
Isn't there a new artist on Squirrel Girl now?
Hey,
I just saw your boy Zach.
You're knocking Booster's girl there.
Mm-hmm.
Booster loves Squirrel Girl.
He loves Erica
Henderson. Yeah, she is where I get all my artistic, all my inspiration. All my inspiration, Manny, comes from Erica Henderson. That's why my art looks so spectacular.
Yes, your art is spectacular. I do like your art.
Oh, thank you.
I think you're a very good artist.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're such a nice guy.
No, let's not go too far.
Very handsome.
Yeah, let's not get his ego.
Now it's getting gay.
Hey.
He doesn't need an ego boost. He already has enough of an ego.
Now what? I am the most humble man you'll ever find.
He's Booster, he's Booster, the living planet.
Mm-hmm.
We got a new guy in our chat that I haven't seen before. I've seen him on ERTs though. Street Art Berlin is in the chat. How you doing, Street Art? And he says hi from Berlin. Awesome.
Hello, Street Art.
That is cool. And we got the regular riffraff in there. We got Kronos. How you doing, Kronos? Saying hello from Canada. We like most of you guys, but there's one traitor over there that we don't like too much.
Mm-hmm.
He's hanging out at Drawn and Quartered, I saw.
Disgusting.
We got Model 316, who has become one of my trolls. I don't know.
He's become a rude dude, has he?
Yeah. It's like, wow.
I
Whenever
think he's part of the cult of Raven.
I think so, because whenever I go pop into somebody else's stream, I get slammed by him. It's like, whoa.
Us beautiful Starfire Rebellious, we are kind and generous people, and we would never ever troll people. Booster, you look stupid because we are good people. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep.
She likes to pick on me when she's tired because it's how she flirts with me.
It's also
as
how,
opposed to when she's not tired and she picks on you.
Yeah, when I pick on you.
When does she not pick on you, dude?
Never.
When she's asleep.
She picks on everybody.
No, even in my sleep, I mumble about how terrible Booster is.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Why would you talk about the wee burb like that?
Because it's how she flirts with me.
That's just how I show my affection.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. If she's not yelling at you, you should be worried.
Yeah, if I'm being like overly polite, then I'm not
There's
really...
a problem.
Yeah.
If she's overly polite, you know that's not the real.
If I'm being overly polite, that means That means I'm treating
She's
it
planning
like
something.
Yeah, it means I'm treating that relationship like work, and or relationship / friendship like work. If I'm being mean to you, that means I like you.
Apparently, Model was not aware that he was trolling you. See, that means he's an expert at his craft.
I like Model.
Well, he doesn't. I mean, he just has those little barbs that he throws. It's like, oh, I didn't expect that from him.
I'm gonna sub to him.
You never subbed to Model yet?
Why would you sub to Model?
Oh.
It's funny.
You should sub to Booster Kiwi instead. I hear he has fantastic content one day.
Or is the question, why have you not subbed to Model? Why?
We got K Blonde in the house. How you doing, Clay Blonde?
No.
K Blonde says, I'm number 7. What does that mean? Manny is number 4.
Let's humor him.
What the hell does that mean?
Thundaro has showed up.
Fundara is coming in here just to leave a customary dislike. Oh no! I think you heard him, Manny.
Wow! Why is there a dislike from Mr. Tundero?
Yeah, he misses his wrench.
Oh, come on now!
Yeah,
you guys know who to blame for the wrenches being taken away.
The people you didn't take the wrench away from.
You.
No, there was somebody on John Dillard's stream this morning bitching and complaining. Well, he wasn't bitching. He was taking credit for taking all the wrenches away from everybody.
Ew.
Pixel.
I believe it. Pixel's evil.
It was Pixel because, and he even told the chat why I took it away. And he was totally correct.
Then why do they keep their wrenches if they're the ones who caused the trouble?
I took the wrenches away.
Okay, good.
I took them. The only person I haven't taken the wrench away yet from is the bear. I'm waiting for the bear to appear in the chat, and I'm gonna.
You're gonna snap him.
He's been crafty. He's been crafty.
Well,
avoiding the chat.
I mean, you guys all know I can just go into my creator studio and take them out, but
yes, but you like to watch them suffer.
I like to hunt them into the wild. You know, he comes out of his little hole. Bam!
Comes out of bloody hibernation, huh?
Yeah, I mean there was 2 last night. I forget who the 2 that came in last night, and They got their wrenches taken away last night. Oh, was it Fundera was one of them? I don't
Yes, it
No.
was.
Was,
Oh, was it?
what was the other one? There was two like at the
Was
same
it Pixel?
No,
it was
Pixel
Pixel,
was-
wasn't? No, wait.
Pixel was the other night, I think.
All right, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
All right, you sleep.
You guys.
Good
See you.
night,
Good night.
Hope Fire. Thanks for coming on. And do I have any dislikes yet?
Just the one
Just
Only
from
one?
Fundara.
the
Oh.
Thundara one.
Darn.
Oh well.
Oh well, but we do have 12 likes. Well, 13 now. I gave myself 2 likes. So that's better than last night. Oh man, 9 dislikes. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Hope Fire is really helping me out in the dislikes there.
Mm-hmm.
She likes to do her part.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And she
There's
does.
just some weirdos.
It's all about
We try
balancing
to-
out.
I try to pay them no mind.
Well, at least Pixar is going to draw women tomorrow in Drawn and Quartered.
Hooray!
He's going to do either Scarlet, Lady J, Covergirl, Zarana, or Jinx.
Unless Chista comes along and says no.
Well, he already shot down Baroness.
Well, they're doing Baroness tonight.
I know Dinah wanted to do Baroness. She said she would be on there if she could do Baroness. I had a feeling they would pick Baroness tonight, though. So
I wonder what we'll be drawing, and I wonder if I'll win this time.
Well, what are you going to be? What do you think, dude? I mean, you think you can do a good Lady J and stuff like that tomorrow?
should do
Probably not.
Serpentor.
So,
But you know what? I will try my gosh darn best. That's all you can ask for from little old me.
well, your best is very entertaining, and that's why you're back on the show every single week.
Oh yeah, obviously.
You know, without you, I mean, Chester is not the funnest person in the world to listen to.
He has a lovely voice. How dare you?
Oh, let the bear come on here and get on my case. I don't care.
I love listening to Chester. He puts me to sleep at night.
Exactly. Chester does like to listen to himself. We all know that.
This
Hey,
has a good voice. He's allowed to.
And he does not deny that at all.
Well, you know, he does
Isn't
show
that the
his
reason
bias.
we're doing live streams? Because we like listening to ourselves talk? I thought that was the reason for this.
Well, that's why I have you guys on. That way I can just draw and I don't have to talk. You guys do a
Right.
great job of that.
Well, yeah, of course.
I'll just entertain with the drawing. Of course, everybody's out there wondering, what the hell is Manny doing?
I think
should
Kate
drop-
Blonde is keeping a count on your likes.
Well, that's cool.
Mm,
That
mm.
is awesome. Oh, that's the only thing is I don't have my Mighty Wrench with me tonight. Usually my Mighty Wrench is always telling me what's going on in the chat.
Yeah, where's he?
Mighty
At?
Rich is that KG.
Yes, sir. That is the Mighty Wrench.
Does that mean I have to pay attention to the chat today?
Oh, if you want to. It's
I don't
not a-
care what these losers have to say.
Hey, you gotta.
Asuka says, Manny, why are you stealing views from D&Q? Why are you stealing
I
views
for
from
sure
D&Q?
am not stealing views from T&Q. That is for
They
sure.
don't need them.
Hey,
To be
they're-
fair, I wasn't watching it in the first place, so
I really just, the reason why I have to do this is because I figure if I just wait too long, I'm not going to be able to show for my Friday night show. So
right.
I was going to go on like about 30 minutes ago, but then a lovely lady came into my green room and we started to talk and we had a nice conversation and I started noticing, hey, we got 6 people waiting for us. I think we need to go on air, Pope.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So that was super nice. That was nice.
That was just lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. And she called me Uncle Manny.
Ew. Better than Daddy.
Well,
Mhm.
no,
Daddy Manny.
no. Uncle is good. I'm the uncle.
Well, you know her poppy is
Dodgy.
James. So.
I am the uncle. Yes, I'm the cool uncle that everybody wants to hang out at his house.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps
Her
it.
poppy is Doom.
What's that?
Her poppy is Doom. He's a DNC mod.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I am putting into my chat the link to the questions for this giveaway.
Ooh. So I shouldn't read them out.
What's that?
So I shouldn't read out the questions now.
Oh, you can read the
So-
questions. It don't matter. But if it would be cool if people go over there and just hit on it so I can get more views on that. I mean, it's up to 47 views, which is not bad. It's a real short video.
Hmm.
I mean, you can read it, and people can always go back and look over those questions again. It's very simple. If you guys follow me and Booster and Adrian wherever we've been at, you guys will know the answers. They're not hard.
It should be easy, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty easy. And so if anybody does get all 10 questions, I mean, that person deserves the artwork. That's for sure. And what you guys see on my screen is what I will be doing on Friday night. I am prepping for this.
What
Nice,
live streams
nice.
besides Good Dog Prested Mebney? You got a bit of a typo, Mebney.
What?
Yeah,
Do I
you
have
called yourself Mebney.
Wow. That's cool. Makes
I
people
like
want to
it.
read it more.
Mhm,
Seriously, I did do a typo? Damn it. I thought I proofread it.
Nope, not enough.
Damn, there's a B in there. Oh,
I think-
man.
I think you fat fingered that in.
Yes, I did. Where the hell is that's not even close? How the hell did that happen? Oh no, it is close. It is close. The B and the N are
Right next to each other. Yep.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Mhm.
Okay, so I mean, if you want to read them, you can read them. That's fine.
I'm just proofreading them this now. I'm just.
Oh, don't do that to me. I did one mistake already. I don't need two mistakes.
Oh, we'll see.
You never read them yet, Booster?
No, I hadn't gotten around to it yet.
Oh no, but
But
you didn't
now
go
I
through it yesterday.
No, I didn't.
Oh, Booster.
Oh, I'm sorry.
disqualified from the.
Well, he is disqualified.
Well, I'm already bloody disqualified, so who cares?
Adrian is disqualified. I'm disqualified. Oh,
I'm disqualified.
yes, everybody who's appeared on my channel has been disqualified.
And I have no problem with that. I only see that as fairness.
Because, well, the whole thing is, if you guys remember John Dillard's first giveaway,
Yeah,
it was the most hilarious thing in the world.
it was.
John has been so cool about it. He's trying to give away all these prizes. And a person won it that was on his show, was on the panel also. You could tell in John's voice he was kind of disappointed, like, oh, I wish somebody else had won this. I wish somebody in my chat had won this prize here. Don't you want to give this up? And the person said, nope, I want the prize. I'm like, oh, I was cracking up laughing so much. It was so hilarious. I mean, that's why I said, no, I want somebody in the chat, somebody who's been watching us for the last 2-3 months, who got to know us and a very loyal watcher. That's who I want. This
Yeah.
beautiful piece of artwork. What you guys see on my screen, that is what I'm gonna do on Friday night. Yeah. So I'm just making. Right now, I'm just trying to get the pose down, get all this stuff down.
A Marlene Vlog says hi to all.
Awesome.
So when we met on the Pooser, I'd imagine.
Ah, yes, sir. I've met many of people on the Pusa,
On the Pooser.
and some people was making fun of me for going on a Pusa, and I'm like,
Oh,
"See?
some people.
Sounds
Yeah.
to me like you were gaming the system.
Yes, I was." So anyway, I was going over there and just meeting some beautiful, cool people. I mean, there's so much YouTube channels out there that we don't think about. There's so many different art channels out there that we never knew about that I found from that, going there and mixing and mingling. That's all it is. It's just a big mixer. I mean, you go out
Yeah.
there, you go look at the people's their websites, and if something that you like, go for it. I mean, go and subscribe to them. If it's something you don't like, you just don't subscribe. That's all it is.
Makes
It's just a
sense.
big meet and mingle.
Makes
Which is
sense.
Like, try that. I should probably go shill for Chester as well.
Yeah, you
I
should.
told Chester to do it. What you guys need to do, this is what you guys need to do. It's usually on Thursday. think on Thursday. Sometimes he does in the afternoon. So when you guys got your guys' program, you guys need to go over there and say from Chester with Love live streaming right now, and he'll tell everybody to go over to Chester's show. It's a pretty cool, good deal.
That is a good deal.
But I don't know if all those people will stay with you. But like,
That's
the
fine. I
other-
might get
Pick
a
up
spike.
someone now.
Do it during a drawn and quartered or something. That'd be handy.
Drawn and quarter would probably be a better
Yeah.
chance of getting some people.
It'd make it for a good show.
could happen. Could happen.
Mhm.
And it's funny because when I go over there, I see a whole bunch of the guys in our community over there too.
Yeah, I
They were all
went over
copying you,
there
huh?
and watched some chats, and I've seen
Yeah.
that too.
Several of our people are over there, and I start laughing. Even
That's
the
so
guys
funny.
that are making fun of me being over there were in that. I'm like, so you guys make fun of me, and look at that, I got him.
I mean,
Well,
it sounds like our crowd.
Yeah. So the funny part is, it's a good place. Like I said, you got to meet and mingle, and you got to make sure you got a good product that people are going to come back for. Because if you don't got a good product, they're not going to come back for it. It's like, okay, cool, we sub to you, but your show sucks. Why would they stay around? So that's the whole thing, is trying to keep them. And if you get, I mean, I know Booster might have noticed some new faces in the crowd. You know,
I've been noticing all sorts of new little people.
yeah, there's a whole bunch of new people, and they keep on coming back for the last month or so, which is awesome.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Just for you, Manny. Just for you.
It's not only for me. This channel,
Just
everybody
for
knows,
you.
this channel is the hangout. We're the lower tier guys that are trying to make it in the art world, and we just come here, we do some art, we have fun, we talk some story, we don't get too crazy, we don't go into politics. You want politics, you want drama, you go on somebody else's show. That's not for us. We don't do that stuff here.
I'm not allowed to cause any trouble here at all.
Might
Not
have some.
Not
might have
even
some-
if I'm like informing you of what this guy might have said about you, Manny.
who's this
'Cause
guy?
there's this guy that you think might be your pal, but actually he said like really mean things about you, Manny.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he told me that your face stinks,
Uh-oh.
and that
Wow.
this guy I can't say though, it might
You
cause
can't
drama.
disclose his name.
Yeah, it was me. I said that.
Well, you said that to my face, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And you did say I needed Jesus too. So
I did, yeah, because you do need Jesus. I know you already have Jesus, but you need more Jesus. You need to up your Jesus in your life.
I try my best.
Yeah. I don't actually have Jesus in my life at all.
I was getting
But
ready
even
to say,
I'm
you need
telling
to
you,
take the
you need
lack
Jesus.
of Booster's Jesus in his life and put it
Yeah.
into your life.
Yeah.
Okay, my question to you guys, since you guys are a little bit younger, a little bit smarter than me, can you make a live stream from an iPhone?
You should be able to, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
I would
how,
think
but
you
that's
can.
what DNC always did, right?
Yeah, DNC does that.
When he was always live streaming, he just did it on his bloody phone and
He does
pointed it
everything
as
on his
crotch with
phone.
a little comic on his lap.
Because my
His foot and crotch.
It was a great live stream. Loved it.
because I don't think that you guys would want me to be away for a whole week, right?
No.
Yeah, because my job is forcing me to go on an audit.
Oh.
Damn it! Yeah, it's like I don't want to go there. It's cold. I had the phone call this morning.
Are they
Oh,
Speaking
sending
of
you
which,
to the
that's how I
mainland?
miss-
what's
I
that?
miss it when DNC was streaming.
Yeah, I do too.
What did you say, Adrian?
I said they're sending you to the mainland.
Yeah,
Ooh.
a place where it's snowing right now too.
I was getting ready to say, when are they doing that?
Well, because that's part of my job description. I have to go and audit certain places also.
Hmm.
Sucks.
Oh no.
Sucks.
I hope you can avoid the snow.
Well,
We've got
I'm
snow
trying-
coming our
trying
way
to
this
avoid
weekend.
it, the whole thing. I just don't want to go right now because I got too many irons in the fire right now going.
Right.
I got Skunk Girl. I got the Tales from Beyond the Gate. I've got all kind of stuff going on behind the scenes, and Really don't want to go now. I got the Comic-Con coming out next month.
I was gonna say you had a Comic-Con that you're supposed to be going to,
I got a
weren't you?
Comic-Con too that I need to do. So I'm gonna try to weasel my way out of it.
Are you promoting at that?
Was that?
Are you gonna promote there?
Yes, I will promote there.
Awesome.
You know, I'll try to hopefully make 2 big banners. I'll make Skunk Girl and I'll make Tales Beyond the Gate, and I'll do all that fun stuff, because seriously, when you go to these cons, you don't expect to make too much money. But
Yeah.
if I can make a few sales, a few people that want to buy the Skunk Girl and the Tales from Beyond the Gate, that'll be a success.
Where do they hold that con?
Well, it's going to be at the what do they call it? It is the convention center, Honolulu Convention Center, which is
Okay.
just at the mouth of Waikiki Beach. So
I
just
think I
before
know
you
where it is.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
across from the Ala Moana Center, the Ala Moana Hotel.
Yeah, yeah.
That big center, huge center.
I know what you're talking about exactly now.
It's right there. It's a huge convention. Actually, that convention has been in a lot of Hawaii shows. It's hilarious to watch them. Hawaii
Right.
I mean, it was in
Like-
I think that was one of the airport scenes for Lost was the convention center. I was like, oh, okay,
That's funny.
That is not that's not the airport. Yeah, they use it for a lot of shoots down here. So I'm assuming they're going to use Magnum PI over there too. You know, that's why I don't.
Yeah, I haven't watched that show.
That's why it's funny is that if you live in a place, you don't want to watch the shows that they filmed there.
I would
'Cause you know
imagine
it's
it'd be boring.
It's like, oh, that's not where that is.
Right.
They say that they're going to go down this street. I'm like, oh, that's a one-way street. What are they doing? What's going on here?
It kind of would take you out of the show, huh?
Yeah. It's like when Charlie's Angels came down in the 70s. I remember as a kid watching them come out of the supposedly police station. That's not the police station. That's the Board of Water Supply. Well, it's a nice building. It looks like a police station, but it's not.
Well, to be fair, I remember like the old Hawaii 5-0, and when we were in Honolulu, in Chinatown,
Mhm.
there was locations where I remember seeing those from the old Hawaii 5-0 show.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. It's a place where you want to go in the daytime. You don't want to go there at night.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
Oh, you must tell us the story, Adrian.
Oh,
Do not let us
well,
get here. Come on, that
well,
sounds good.
we went there, like it was about late afternoon when we went there, and you know, we were just going around buying fruits and checking out all the vendors and stuff, and it started getting like close to dark. Well, prior to that, we went over to where those over by the river, I think it was, and there's like I don't know the name of it, but I know there was like this big gate that led into like this shopping area, but it looked like something out of a set from an old kung fu movie or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they were selling like DVDs and stuff of kung fu films, so I bought a bunch of DVDs and stuff there. And but to get inside there, you kind of had to get around all the homeless people.
Wow, you that's kind of recent then.
Yeah, this was about I'm not sure how many years ago it was we went. I think it was like 2008, maybe.
That would be right.
Yeah, so it was kind of like being in a zombie movie almost to get around all those people.
Mm.
But yeah, they were kind of weird. They were kind of scary. But once we got out of there, it started getting dark, and we had to get back to where the buses picked people up at. So it took us back to Chinatown, like the main drag of Chinatown. And by the time we got back there, it was like almost dark, and all the vendors were gone. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Because, you know, like, because in the daytime, that place is packed with vendors. and they had just shut down all shops pretty much. And, you know, more unsavory type people were starting to show up. And we were standing there like waiting for the bus by ourselves with all these people popping out of nowhere. And we kind of just got the idea, maybe we should just kind of walk and see if we can find the bus. So we ended up walking, and eventually the bus showed up, and we got on the bus. But man, there was some creepy people popping out of nowhere at that point. And then like I'm pretty sure there was prostitutes starting to come out at night.
Eh?
Like it was. I thought I was gonna get mugged, to be honest.
Well, you're lucky you didn't get mugged.
I know. I've heard stories.
Mm-hmm.
I think they didn't pick on us because we were a group of people, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Like we weren't a huge group, but I guess we were enough of a group that they weren't gonna pick on us. But I don't know. It was not. It was one of the more unsavory times in my life. And then we ended up going all the way to the Walmart, the 2-story Walmart.
Oh, that's Ballymona Center.
Yeah. We
Mhm.
went there, and we ended up taking the bus there, got our groceries, but then we ended up like missing the bus or something. So we ended up having to walk all the way back to Waikiki. And some of the neighborhoods we were walking through were a bit unsavory too. I mean, looking back on it, it's fun, but
You
at
know,
the time,
you're making
it
Hawaii
wasn't.
look bad.
Huh?
You're just making Hawaii look bad. You're
No,
just
Hawaii's great. I love Hawaii.
you was just in the wrong part of town, dude.
I was just in the wrong parts of town, like
Yeah.
because Waikiki was great if you're a tourist. It's awesome.
I mean,
Like
it's like
me and my wife, we were friends at the time, and we used to walk down to the beach and all the malls that are up beside, on the sides of the beach and everything.
mhm.
And we would hang out there, and I mean, we saw like all kinds of stuff there. There was like street performers and all kinds of things. It was pretty cool. The other weird thing about it was it must have been like the time that the Japanese or Chinese go there for vacation too, because this was around Christmas. Because I thought I was in Asia in certain parts of the area.
Yeah, I mean, you go to Chinatown, it's gonna be Chinese and Vietnamese.
Well, this is why Waikiki was covered in them.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of. I don't know if they have them anymore. I haven't been in Waikiki for years. Local people hardly go there.
I could understand that. It's,
Um, I do not care for Waikiki at all. Even as a kid, I never liked it. Like whatever's. I mean, I go there for the zoo. That's about it.
I mean, me personally, I liked North Shore more because we went up to the North Shore a couple times, and that was one of my favorite times
The
up
North
there.
Shore. North Shore is just a place to chill.
Yeah, yeah. We went the day before we left. We went kayaking to this bird sanctuary.
Cool.
We took a kayak out to this bird sanctuary, like a little island that's a bird sanctuary. I'm not sure exactly what the name of it was, but
Well,
while we were there,
the whole thing. I mean, that whole point, Kayana Point. That's all a bird sanctuary. That whole coast. So
okay,
you're not supposed to bother the birds or anything. You can still go out fishing there, but if you see bird nests and stuff, you just leave them alone.
yeah, there were no birds there when we went there. We went there because my mother, well, my future mother-in-law, she's a big bird person, right? And she was hoping to see these birds. But when we got there, like there were no birds. It wasn't the time of the year for the birds.
Was it a wee bird?
Yes.
Wee bird. It was a wee bird. We got a
Wee
wee.
bird.
We got a wee Todd in the chat. How you doing, Todd?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
You
Hey,
can't
Todd.
sneak, you can't sneak by me.
He thought he was being sneaky, but he wasn't.
No, I just came
Wasn't
in
at
before I
all.
went to sleep to
He
say,
just
you know,
thought he'd just come in out.
just to come in for a little bit
That's cool.
because I haven't talked to you in a while. What do you got going on here? Are you manipulating a photograph?
Didn't you talk to me the other day on Brad's channel?
Yeah. I haven't been on your channel in forever.
Oh, I have. Well, if you notice, I really haven't been streaming. I mean, consistently, because when I went back to work, it really beat the hell out of me. I mean, there's so much stuff I got to catch up on. So when I get home, I'm all tired. But since I've got my giveaway coming up on Friday, I had to kick my butt into gear to get out here and try to promote it. So that's what I'm doing. Yes, it is a photograph that's on my screen right now. I'm just tweaking on the photograph, making a little changes, making her into the skunk girl. This is going to be my reference for Friday night because I'm going to draw this on Friday night. That's what I'm doing. Make sense?
You're gonna draw it in that wrestling show?
I'm gonna draw it traditionally.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my I clean my room up. I clean my table. I came home, cleaned up the room, got my table ready. Gotta get my camera ready for it on Friday when I get home. Do a little test run. I already been doing some photorealistic drawings, so getting my talent back up. Haven't done it for a while, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. I did a little fast sketch at work, which only KG got to see, the lucky guy. He was impressed, so.
Oh, do I get to see it?
Yeah, I'll go scan it in right now. As you guys talking, I'll scan it in.
Hooray!
Hooray! It was just a little fast sketch that I did in like about, I would say, 20 minutes.
I'm very excited.
Very fast sketch.
How big the size is that you're gonna do?
This one that's gonna be that you see is gonna be a 11 by 17.
Nice.
But the one that I did today, the little fast sketch, just to see if I still had it, was it was actually on a Post-it note, believe it or not. You guys will see it. Let me go scan it in.
I draw on Post-it notes all the time.
So you guys can see, yeah, Manny still got it. And like I said, it was only like about 20 minutes, 20-minute fast sketch.
When I worked in an office setting, I would draw like comic book characters on Post-it notes and just paste them all over the office like hidden, so that when people would find them, they'd have like a surprise. It was a boring job.
No job is boring.
Well, if you make it not boring, it's not boring.
I've had plenty of boring jobs.
It's a job.
I should say it was boring until you had to, because it was a help desk situation, until you had to deal with customers, and then it could get pretty interesting. Most of the time I was resetting passwords, though.
What's that little didding?
What is going on there, Booster?
I'm a silly boy, and I keep yawning.
Why do you yawn, Booster?
Because I sleep too much. And sleeping too much makes me really exhausted, and I could really use a nap.
And he
wait a minute, you
goes to bed late
to join us on FanSpeak.
Yeah.
So you said you slept all day, so why would you already need sleep?
Because sleeping's really exhausting. Were you not listening?
I saw you guys were talking about the new Punisher season.
Oh no.
So that was on crappy Post-it paper and just a really junk pencil. Okay. And I didn't even have my tools with me. I didn't have my erasers. I didn't have my smudging tool. I was actually using a piece of paper to smudge it. So
that's impressive, Manny.
And that was like about a 20 minutes, warm up. That's like
you do sketch cards?
No, I don't, but I guess I could, because this is what is this, a 3x3 Post-it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a 3x3.
You could probably do sketch cards.
Either 3x3 or, yeah, it's got to be 3x3, right? And it's kind of wavy. I mean, it's bad paper, so the graphite kind of made it kind of wavy. So yeah, that's what I did. Just did a real fast sketch Too bad I don't have the. Well, like I said, it was just a really crappy pencil I used. So I got really good pencils that I can use on Friday night to give me some
Did you
really
use
good
a
darks.
number 2?
Yeah, just a regular number 2. It was a 7 millimeter lead. That's all I use. So it's like couldn't vary the darkness and stuff. So like for the streak in her hair, it really needs to be dark, and the thing around her neck, her necklace. So that will be darker. The eyelashes. I might ink the eyelashes. I always used to do that. You ink the eyelashes, give that real nice dark, and then with the graphite all around it.
I like it.
So that was my little warm up. I've been warming up for Friday's big test.
Well, whoever watches this, they need to go prep for that test, because that's going to be an awesome prize.
Oh yeah. Wow. Well, like I said, I hope it goes to somebody that really deserves it. Somebody that's been watching us for a while. Like I said, the questions are, it's a fun thing. So I get, it's somebody that's been here for a while. They deserve it. That's why the first time I gave anything away, I was so happy that Risey Lee got the first prize, because he was a big fan and he was a big supporter. He always supported me, and Twitter all over the place. It was cool.
Yeah, Risey seems to be a pretty loyal fan.
Yeah, but where has Risey been?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Has anybody seen him today? Because he was nowhere yesterday.
Risey, I hope he's not dead.
Hey, don't say that kind of stuff.
God, this is we have to bring the stream even darker.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm just saying, I like Risey.
Can't you lean your head out the window and yell for him?
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Risey lives in Australia. Booster lives in New Zealand.
Yeah, that's like 2
with
miles
12 other people.
That's the joke.
If it was the 12 other people that show up on Popefire's Discord, he might be able to yell for them. Because it seems like our Discord has quite a bit of New Zealanders in it.
There's 3 of us.
All
those Kiwis are rubbish. They're not me.
Almost the entire population is in her Discord there. I saw E. Ortiz join the Discord today.
He did?
He did? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. E. Ortiz. He's going to talk your guys' ear off, right?
Nah, he's awesome. He's a great guy.
He is.
It's all right. We have mute functions.
I do. There is. I need to go and tape what E. Ortiz was saying on Cross Comics today. It's at
I missed that.
It's at the 10-minute mark, and 10 minutes and 45 seconds. E. Ortiz was talking with John, and E. Ortiz said, "Manny had a good stream last night," and John said, "Manny always has a good stream." I was shocked. I almost fell out of my chair.
Dang.
John gave me a compliment, people. I was like, "Oh, geez."
He is really turning a new leaf.
I don't believe that was John. I think that was Don Gillard, his good twin brother.
His good twin brother.
I was like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah.
I'll go cue it up. I'll play it. I mean, seriously, he gave me a compliment. I was shocked. I was like, "Oh, cool."
Awesome.
I thought for sure he was going to come back at ERTs with something, just to get me. But no, he didn't.
I think it's a trick. I think he's trying to make you lower your guard.
I think
Don't trust him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I think my drawing from last night triggered some Raven cult members.
Oh no. What? How can it be so easy to trigger absolute spurgs? What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got it queued up. Let me queue it up. Let's see if this is going to work.
Manny, have you finished that other thing?
Which other thing?
The other thing, Manny.
And other.
The what?
Stuff, the other dances that you
Manny?
No, I haven't done that yet. I will get to it. But here's the compliment. Believe it or not.
Do you have it recorded? Do you like play that to help yourself sleep at night? Like lull you to sleep in a peaceful
Yeah,
slumber?
you have enough view time, right? You just need the viewers.
I need the viewers, but I don't think I quite have the view time yet.
Gotcha. You'll probably hit that. You'll probably hit view time this year, I imagine, because I mean you're streaming. So.
This isn't it.
Well, I can only see what the day now, so.
Why are you lying to us, Manny? You're trying to impress us.
Where the hell did it go, dude? I thought it was
listen
the 10-minute, 45-second mark.
Okay, well, is it longer than 2 hours? Is the stream longer than 2 hours?
Yeah. The viewers.
Oh, you know what? I was totally off. It's not at the 10-minute mark. What the hell was I thinking? No, it was at the 50-minute mark, 45 seconds. I was way off.
Okay, so it
That's
took
a bit
50
different.
minutes for John Dole to say something nice about you.
Well, yeah. That's the funny part. No, they just got around to, they were talking about our streams and how strong we are. All us as a community, we share the viewers, and the viewers go around and help each other out, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little bit of fun. And Manny's stream is always good.
Ooh, I think I heard it.
Whew!
That was kind of soft.
Trying to do some drawing streams, but
Yeah, that was definitely Don Gillard.
That was-
System in
Definitely.
games. Yeah.
hey, man, we had a little bit of fun. And Manny's stream is always good.
He's gonna play it again and again. Just that part.
I'm going to put that on tape.
Just loop it before you go to sleep. Just
I'll loop it for the beginning. Manny's stream is always good.
That should be your intro. That should be your intro from now on.
stream intro.
Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. Oh yeah, I'll record that clip and make a. I even told KG, I'm like, you know what? I should make a little video of this. Have some oats talking to John Dillard. Oh, Manny had a good stream last night. Manny always has a good stream.
Manny's stream is always good.
Manny's stream is always good. That is awesome. Bethany, she goes, "Wow, Manny, that's a gorgeous picture." Yeah, it is a gorgeous picture of a gorgeous lady. That's a photo. That's not my artwork. The only artwork you see on that is the hand and the fur on her chest. The fur on her chest, the what you call it, the bodice. That's about the only thing I did on this. And of course the hair. But that's a photograph that I will be using. This is going to be the giveaway on Friday night. And guess what? Bethany is eligible. Bethany has never been on my stream.
Yes.
Yeah, she is eligible if she answers those questions. But
There you
she
go,
would-
Bethany. Get on it.
But yeah, they're easy to find, Bethany. And Bethany, you were there for every single one of those questions. I know you were. You know, you were there when my artwork appeared on another person's show, so you would know that answer. I know you were there. I saw you in the chat. I looked at that video. So you just gotta think back. Where the hell was that? So yeah. Yes, I will be doing this on Friday night. Just giving you guys a little sneaky. Who's eating?
Nobody.
How many-
I gotta get going. Now.
Not me.
So-
I never would. I'd never be
Good.
rude on your stream, Manny.
Good night, Todd.
Good night, guys.
Todd.
Get out of here, Todd.
Where can we see you next, Todd? Will you be playing with the bear? Will you be poking the bear?
Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, I'll probably be on FanSpeak next.
Are you going to be on the Drawn and Quartered?
Yes, unless he does something and changes it to some character, I really don't feel like sitting there for 2 hours and drawing. Yes.
It's going to be a woman from G.I. Joe.
and I'm okay with that. You know, I mean, he could change it to like Scarlet or something, but
Pixel said Pixel put Scarlet out there.
Yeah, if he makes it like Serpenter or something like that, I'm out.
Serpentor?
Yeah.
Serpentor?
Not a fan of Serpentor, huh?
I don't even remember Serpentor. I remember Lady J and Scarlet.
Well, evidently he was in the comics, but I only remember him from the movie, and he's kind of an idiot. But
Atsuko in the audience is saying in the chat, she's going, "Those questions are too obscure." No, they're not. I bet Booster could tell you about 9 of them.
Probably.
Probably, because he was there pretty much for all those stupid times.
Speaking of Pixel, he's in the chat.
Yeah, Pixel came in to say goodbye to Todd. And then he put what you're going to have to draw tomorrow, Todd.
What's that?
He tells what we're going to draw. They're going to draw tomorrow. Either Scarlet, Lady J, CoverGirl, Zarana, or Jinx. I do not know who Zarana is, and I don't know who Jinx is.
I don't know who CoverGirl is.
CoverGirl was in the movie. She was the girl that the lady got stabbed in the back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That was CoverGirl. Yeah.
I forgot about her.
Yeah.
Comic book. I wonder if there's like a source book for G.I. Joe comic characters.
Probably.
I'm assuming Zarana is a female version of Zartan, right?
Sister.
It's a sister. Yeah.
Hey, Maddie, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know any of the answers to these questions.
What?
All right, later.
Later, Todd.
Okay, let me see those questions again. All right. Number 1, you've been here. How many times I've said what SJW stands for?
I forgot.
The name of the 4 skunks have been said on this show many a times. Everybody's going to know the 3, but everybody's going to forget the last one. But it's been told many a times. Where did my artwork first appear? Everybody knows which channel that is. They just got to go figure out which video. That's easy. Instead of being with the real skunk girl, I was hanging out with you, Booster. So you should know that answer to that question. Manny left what event to join the Drawn and Quartered? See, Todd would have known that. Name any other member of the SJWs. You know, just name a member of the SJWs. I went over the names before. Name at least 2 other hosts that are not artists.
Is that me?
Who could one of those persons be?
I'm an artist.
But you're not known for being an artist.
I am absolutely known for being an artist. So that's a second typo. That's not artists. You need name at least 2 other co-hosts that are not artists. You need to put on an artist.
I would argue that Booster is an avant-garde artist.
Everybody should know this number 8. Who put poop emojis in the chat and was quickly put into a 300-second timeout by Manny? He was actually in the chat tonight. So you should know that answer. What video did Kid Cougar first appear on? Obviously, you got to go find out when Kid Cougar appeared on this channel. I mean, what video? That's pretty easy.
Sounds to me like a bunch of people are going to have to get together and pull their answers together.
Well, John Diller was in the chat last night going, DM me. I know the answers to all of them. And what is? He should, because he's a watcher. You guys all know that, right? I've always known that he watches every single stream. Because
comment. My goodness.
Because I do the same damn thing. I watch every single one of their streams. I watch John's. I watch Cross's. I watch ERT's. I watch Chester's. You know.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to your.
Well, you got to be up on what they're talking about, so you know what the hell to talk about on your show. You can't just come in here cold. I mean, you can see the guys that come in cold and like, you guys aren't ready for a show. Why are you guys even doing a show? I mean, even if I'm quiet in the background, I still know what's going on, so I can interject something. You know,
dude. I always pretend. I always come in just with nothing.
I know that. We know that.
It works for you, though. It works for you.
Yeah, it works for you because that's your character. But I'm supposed to be the guy. I'm supposed to be the man behind the curtain. Making sure this show goes on correctly. I'm making sure everybody gets white box correctly. I'm making sure that the chat's going good. Seeing okay, our topic is going off course. We need to steer the topic into another direction. I got to do some artwork also. And then the bear comes in all of a sudden.
The bear is here.
Oh,
Bear
the
is
bear
here.
has arrived.
There's a bear. So
Do you have something against bears?
no, we like dancing bears.
I absolutely love the Bears.
But I would
Love
love. I would
I'm a
love.
big fan of Yogi.
Oh,
Hey, boo boo,
I'm
get
a-
over here before I smack that booty.
Uh,
Boo boo.
I get that big good Nick basket.
I love bears.
Oh, Yogi. Oh, no.
That's
God.
not bad, actually. That's pretty good.
Don't
was
hit
pretty
me
good.
again, Yogi. Oh. Please don't beat me.
I'm gonna smack you up that head.
Jeez. And you're worried about me? Really?
Okay, and the last question, then we can give it over to the bear. What is the year, make, model, and color of the Skunkmobile? Come on, that's an easy one.
I know nothing about you guys.
I have no idea.
Mobile.
And the funny part is, Booster, you're here for all of these answers.
Skunkermobile. Well, I would prefer it to be the 1969 SF Camaro, but it's probably not.
Yeah, it's not. But
He shut that down quick.
well, because Chester knows the answer to that question. What the hell would?
Do you think I remember what I say
I-
on streams ever?
I know you don't remember nothing. You don't even remember that I was with you on my anniversary. What the hell?
Dude, he barely remembers when we talk in Discord what we talk about.
It's the alcohol.
I don't even know what I had for lunch today, bro.
Oh my!
I just
Let me get off this headset here and rest my ears for a bit.
How are you doing today, Chester? As he's taking off his headphones and maybe some other articles of clothing
I might, but can you guys hear me now?
to slip
Yes.
into
you sound
lightsaber.
beautiful.
Do I sound beautiful? Oh, great.
Yes, you do.
Sound
You
beautiful.
sound like a sexy bear.
There
Yeah,
you go.
you sound like you control the room.
Yes, you do.
Yes, and I have had those headphones on for 5 hours, 5.5 hours actually.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we
Oh, wait.
did our show in the morning, and then I just had to jump in for Edwin on the drone recorder.
Wait,
Yes,
what am I saying? I wear headphones all day.
You're telling us you have very small, teeny ears?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that explains it. Everything's hobbitish on you, huh?
I have sexy little ears. I'm not gonna lie. I have attached lobes, and I like it when the lobes get touched.
Mm,
My
okay.
weakness.
It's your weakness.
Yeah, every time they get rubbed, I'm like, oh no.
So, do you prefer it when we have a nice, dainty girl, or a very large, sweaty Tongan?
Either just touch my ears,
No preference.
and
Nice.
I'm just gonna be like, oh no, I'm so vulnerable.
Nice. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. So who won the drone and quarter tonight?
Brian Shearer,
Hmm.
which is good because he actually draws G.I. Joe for a living. So,
Isn't that kind of
Right.
cheating there?
That makes sense.
That kind of is, yeah.
I went to go look at the straw poll who was winning. I'm like, yeah, he better be first place.
No kidding.
I don't know. I like Matt Weldon's best actually.
Oh,
Matt's
so what
just
happened to
cool.
Bill? I hope Bill's okay.
Yeah, no, his well, I don't want to talk about it online
Okay.
here, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's fine.
But yeah.
Oh, I know. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Say some prayers for Bill and his family.
Please.
Yeah,
His family.
definitely.
His family particularly.
Yeah.
Now, I am looking at this piece that you have here, Manny, and
Yeah.
is this one of those things where you take a photo and then animate over it?
What this is this is gonna be what I'm gonna draw on Friday night. So I got a photo that I really liked, and I've been just going over it, airbrushing a few things. I made the arm. I put the gun in there. I put the ears on her. So this will be my skunk girl drawing for Friday night.
And
He's
who
doing
is?
one of those red dragon things where he chops up women and then sews them back together to make his perfect woman. That's beautiful. They must be beautiful.
Buffalo Bill, I guess, is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But who is this girl?
I do not know. I just saw this beautiful woman on Google Images, and I thought it was perfect for what I wanted. You know, something sultry and you know, just looking off in the distance with her gun waving in the air, and so that's what I'm gonna draw on Friday night.
Yeah,
so I'm
well,
just making this reference for me.
she looks good, even though she is wearing a pound of makeup.
Well,
they can't tell that in the drawing.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
It just, I mean, she looks like Skunk Girl, so that's why I picked this model. I do not know even who this person is. I mean, this could be an actress.
You wanna give names so I can Google it?
Well, it was funny because when I looked for this,
yeah,
I mean, it's Google Images. All I did was I put in sultry blonde. That's it.
Okay, there we go. I got something to go by.
That's all it was, and it wasn't a black and white picture. It was
Oh no!
What?
Is your safe search off?
Yes.
Well, that's your problem.
The first link is from Pornhub. I just put sultry blonde and
Go to Google Images, dude.
No, that's worse.
I would argue it's better.
Actually, why am I doing that? I already got the picture on my stuff. Here, I'll show you what the original picture. Well, I still don't know who she is, but this is the original picture up there.
This better not be porn.
It's better be porn.
Porn.
Oh my god.
That's the original picture right there.
Unless, she's an attractive girl.
Yeah, that's the original picture right there.
There you go, Boucher.
I think that picture's been slightly doctored, though.
Yeah, but I didn't care about the body. I was just looking for, you know, the top half.
Yeah,
that's it.
Definitely.
And that's
See,
it.
that picture, Manny only cares about the top half.
Oh. I like the butt too.
So what you're saying, Manny, is that to become a better artist, you might want to think about using references.
To be a better artist, it don't matter if you use a reference, as long as you don't totally, you know, trace over it. I'm not going to trace over this. I'm going to be using this as my reference to draw.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you learn a lot from references. I mean, all the artists do it. I mean, Vallejo does it. I mean, Frazetta did it. Everybody does it. I mean, Michelangelo, Leonardo, they had models that they were posing and they were drawing them. You know, if they had photos, they would have took photos back then, but never had that stuff. So they had live drawings.
So what's your thoughts on swiping?
Swiping is okay if you give credit to where you got it from.
What is swiping?
Swiping is when you take a pose and you just copy it straight. I mean, you put in a different character, but you're using the same pose. Especially if it's a very famous comic book cover or something, or a famous pose. Like there's a lot of guys who swipe on Drawn and Quartered, and I call them out on it. I call them out all the time. I don't swipe on Drawn and Quartered, but there's a lot of guys who do it, and you know it's kind of nuts.
Yeah, I definitely.
Your entire stick is swiping.
Yeah, that's all I do. Yeah. I'm such a hack.
But yeah, I mean,
you heard it first, people.
You know, I mean, they call it homage covers. You know, as long as you put the person's name on there, you know, that's cool. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but you know who one of the best swipers is?
Who's the best one?
Greg Land is one of them, yes. Oh, but Rob Liefeld's pretty good at swiping his own stuff all the time.
Land actually, yesterday on Pencil for Life channel, we do the new comics for coming out on Wednesday, and we did that show yesterday. And one of Greg Land's pieces was in the Marvel Presents, that three-story book. And,
oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely, obviously copy stuff. and some of the proportion was way off. Actually, I was surprised. I thought he'd be a little bit more professional.
Here's what people got to realize: when you take a photograph, sometimes photographs are distorted. So if you copy straight from the photograph, it kind of looks wonky sometimes. So you gotta kind of fudge it a little bit to make it more pleasing to the eye.
Yeah. Well, you got to fudge it a little bit anyways, because comics are supposed to be more dynamic than photographs.
So I'm looking at the image on Google Images, and let's see if I can find out who this woman's name is.
Oh man, we're getting stalked right now.
Who's stalking us?
We're stalking this poor blonde woman.
She's on
Pablo Romero says he can't find the blonde either.
It's actually, you got to go way to the bottom just before you hit load more images.
Welcome to our new show, Blonde Hunt.
Yeah, I guess she's just a model, because I mean, if she was some actress or something, there'll be more information on her. I guess she's just a lingerie model. That's all it is.
Nice.
Just a lingerie model.
Just a lingerie model.
Talking down to her, Manny.
What's that?
Just talking down to her.
I'm just saying, it's a lingerie model. It's not like I know the
woman.
She's a very beautiful lingerie model. Yes.
Now I wonder what question do you think about lingerie?
And a terrible father figure.
I had to fly solo without you, Booster, today.
What's that? When did you
fly solo without you today?
Well, in the comics news today.
Well, I had to sit in for Edwin and do the Torn Quarter Pro edition today.
Oh, I see. Oh no!
But I didn't have my booster.
But you didn't have a booster. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know.
You're on the pro. Did you shill us?
Yes, you better believe I shilled us, and we picked up 10 subs, by the way.
Oh man!
Awesome. I don't know how anybody in Comicsgate hasn't heard of you yet, but okay.
How do you think everyone in Comicsgate knows Fanspeak?
They will. They will all know the name of Fanspeak.
They will.
They will.
Soon.
They will know.
Fanspeak will dominate the streams.
All hail Chester.
Hopefully, one day.
Chester Busby is.
Bias.
I just got that.
What is he doing?
That was good. That was good.
I was doing it.
He was referencing Darkseid.
I was saying Chester is like Darkseid. I'm going to take everything over.
Darkseid or Darkseid?
It's Darkseid. Oh my god.
You sure about that?
100% sure. Keep your seed out of this, you weirdo.
Okay, let's look at how do you spell dark?
Dude, there are like 1,000 bloody things for Darkseid in it, animation wise, and they all pronounce it Darkseid ever since.
So from now on, I'm gonna call anybody whose name REID Ride. How you doing, Ride?
That's
Reed.
Oh my god.
Many you are grammatically correct, but the people who created it decide to pronounce it incorrectly.
Oh my goodness! I've always said in my life, Darkseid, dark side, and it sounds better too because it sounds like the Hellspawn. It's a seed of Satan, Darkseid.
No, that's weird, and you're weird. It's Darkseid. It has been since the bloody 70s, since Super Friends.
Hey, I was reading the comics before Super Friends came out, so it's always Darkseid to me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you were in your bloody 70s.
Okay, Weedburb.
We have 14 people watching and 14 likes and 1 dislike.
And we know who the dislike is, because he said so.
Thundaro.
Thundaro.
Such a bully.
Very disappointing. I'm disappointed in
Thundera not in here with us?
Good question.
Because he's
He
not
has-
cool enough to be on this panel.
He has been sick lately. So.
Because he's so mean.
He is. He's very mean. Poor Pablo Ramiro gives up. He's going crazy trying to look for this blonde.
Yes, he is.
I mean, it's on the. You go on Google Images and you put blonde, sultry girl. That's all you have to put in there, and she's gonna be
blonde,
red.
sultry girl. I put sultry blonde. Oh, see, now I don't
you
get
missed
it.
it. Oh.
Sultry blonde girl. Put that in there.
Well, if you
sultry blonde girl.
Well, if you just put sultry blonde, you get a lot of porn. So have fun with that, chat.
Oh boy.
Oh,
So did anybody see that teaser for the Ghostbusters today?
Oh my God! There's a Ghostbusters.
They put a teaser out there for it.
Oh. Wow.
It's supposed to. Everybody's talking like it's going to be the original group too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if they could get Rick Moranis in it, that would be so cool. But I doubt he'd come back for it. But we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And also, they're missing a guy on account of being dead.
Okay,
So,
I found this other girl just looking at all these sultry blondes. There's this girl called Katrina Rose. Holy smoke, she does look like Skunk Girl. Wow.
That she just
There
looks
you go.
sick.
There you go, Pablo. You can look up that one instead of the one that's on the screen right now.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find that other girl. It's like I gave up. But there's another one. Katrina Rose.
Pablo wants that one.
He wants that one. Well, that one it's there. Ooh, this one is good too.
Josh was asking if you're ignoring the chat tonight, Manny.
No, I'm not ignoring the chat. I'm just
I'm watching it right now, you dickhead.
It's like, come on. It's like, yeah, we just read Pablo's stuff.
Just interacting with them.
I know. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh, it's all about Joshua. Didn't you guys know that?
Yes.
It's all about Joshua. Okay.
Joshua and
Let's
the
go
Cult of
back a
Raven.
little.
Let's just go back. We'll read all of Joshy's comments
So
because that's what he
we're
wants.
just going to go back to where Booster said, my yogi is spot on. How dare you?
Yeah,
There you go.
Pixel was saying my Yogi Bear was terrible.
Yeah.
I thought it was incredible.
And then Pixel says, wrong spot. Chrono said, yogurt. Booster says, disgusting. K-Blon, Spaceballs. And Joshua says, how to memory? What the hell does that mean, Joshua? Why
Let's
should
talk
I
about
be reading
my
the chat?
favorite
You don't
guy,
even make sense.
Yeah, we're just skipping him now.
Yeah, Kronos says the power of pancakes. Cool. The great yogurt.
This is why we don't pay attention to the chat. You guys all suck.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. You see the living room? Lawnmower vacuum? What? Jiminy says Chester was a boss on as the MC of the Pro Edition of Drawn and Quartered.
My man.
Yeah.
Boss Bear. Pixel Trader says, yeah, congrats on the cover gig. Cool. Chrono says Jason Momoa rides it in a video for GE. Bog Boy. What the hell? And they wonder why we ignore the chat. Somebody says Joshua. We got to read Joshua. Let's just read Joshua since that's what he wants. Joshua says, I wear earbuds all day long. I love the earbuds in my ear. I love things in my ear. Yes, I do. The Unbreathable Skunk Girl asks, where is Santa Raven? Everybody's talking about Matthew Weldon, said it's really good. They like Matthews and Brian's. Pablo's being naughty in the chat. Chester Asuka wants to see if Chester can answer the 10 questions to the Skunk Girl. I don't think he's going to answer them. He might know about.
I think she just wants the answers to the questions.
Yeah. Jiminy was torn between Matthew and Mike's. Then Joshua has to bug in again and says, someone pointed out that Brian's Baroness looks kind of like Tristan Nerditz. She is an official member of the Cult of Raven.
So I found out today.
Sickos over there. What did you find out today?
That she was a member of Cult of Raven.
Ah.
She posted on my drawing.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, good.
Hey.
Good. Okay, they're talking about Pornhub because that's Booster's favorite place. Joshua has to come in again and says she doesn't look that much like Skunk Girl, in my opinion. Yeah.
I don't know. I think she looks a lot like Skunk Girl.
Yeah, I know.
When the guy who drew Skunk Girl in the first place tells you it looks like Skunk Girl, I think it
Probably
looks like
Skunk Girl.
Thank you, guys, for backing me up.
What does Manny know about the character he created?
I know. What do I know?
Nothing.
Pixel
Nothing
Trader is
whatsoever.
over there saying crying games. Okay, I hope not. Asuka saying, "Ooh, Joshua. Oh man, hot fire. Yes, it is fire." Kronos is going to watch a movie. I don't know what the hell is Joshua saying. More Joshua. Willie Reed is thumbing down Joshua, which is pretty cool. Joshua is saying, has Manny never seen a DC cartoon? Joshua, my favorite DC cartoon when I was growing up was Flash. Can you even remember that there was a Flash damn cartoon?
Flash cartoon?
There was one. And it was so cool watching him run. Because I used to run a lot when I was a kid, so that was my favorite character back then. And I used to like Aquaman on his seahorses. So yes, I do know DC. I'm not E-Ortiz you're talking to here, okay? Pablo has said Eureka. He's found something. He found some prawn, which is awesome.
I'm very happy to hear that.
And Joshua is saying, how did you not know it was been Dark Side? Like I said, I was reading it before it was a cartoon, so I pronounced it correctly, Dark Seed. Okay. I did not ignore the chat as you said 6 minutes ago. I'm still reading this, and it's so damn boring, Joshua. I'm doing it just for you.
Flash cartoon from the 60s. Yes, that's right, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You derailed the whole show, Joshua. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Like, people are leaving because of this, Joshua.
Oh, look. Oh, we're hemorrhaging views, Joshua.
Yes.
What's
Only
going
read
on?
my comments, said Joshua.
You
It's almost
piece
like
of crap, Joshua.
It's almost like the Cult of Raven is subverting the chat.
Oh, my God. It's all part of their plan.
McCrank has found the picture. Awesome. He says, search sultry blonde girl corset. And you will find the Skunk Girl reference picture. Have we found her name, though? That's the whole thing. Is, yeah, we can find the picture. We just don't know who she is.
Blonde hunt continues. It's a little creepy, but let's keep at it.
The Flash cartoon from the 1960s. Whoa, what the heck was that?
And with that, I'm going to be right back for about half an hour.
Oh, boy. Wife
I
calling you?
need to go to the supermarket. Get your mind out of the gutter, Manny.
Your wife is calling you. You're blank whipped.
I am not whipped.
You are long distance blanked whip. Is even worse.
The international pussy whip poster child.
Going to the supermarket and you guys all suck.
Joshua is trying to ruin my childhood by saying it must not have been a good of cartoon that nobody remembers it. Well, how come you guys still remember the Captain America chose his mighty shield and the Hulk and
mighty shield?
Those are not great cartoons. I mean, they weren't great animation, but they were still pretty good cartoons. You can find them on YouTube. Thank you, Jiminy. Yes, you can. And Pablo said didn't found her name. Yes, I know it's hard to find her name, but yes, I understand what you're saying, Pablo. That's pretty cool.
He is
Joshua retracted his message. What the hell did he retract?
and he is from Argentina. Be nice.
Was that?
Pablo is from Argentina.
Yes, I know that. That's why I said that's pretty cool. I still understood what he said. Yes, I know. Very nice. Very nice, Pablo.
I do apologize, Pablo, for Manny's racism.
Right. The guy that lives in a state that has so much diversity. Right. Yeah. The guy who is related to Samoan people. Right. The guy who's related to Hawaiian people. Right. Shall I go on, Chester?
I'm sorry. All I hear was racist commentary.
There was no racist commentary in that at all. Oh,
Diverse racism.
Diverse.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, and Joshua says maybe I should leave the stream to the Church of Dislikes then.
Yeah.
You know, Joshua, I'm the guy that took away the wrenches because I was angry that somebody took away your comments. I like your comments. I want your comments to stay in my chat. I fought for you to have your voice said on my chat. It was Pixel that took away all the wrenches. Blame Pixel.
New hashtag, blame Pixel.
Blame Pixel. And Chester.
I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, you did. I told you not to put him in a 300-second timeout, and you still did, and took away the damn.
What about all the other times you told me to put him in timeout?
But that was then. This is.
I guess that would be confusing.
My. How the worm turns.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. Man, he fought for you, Joshua. He fought for you, Jiminy is saying. Yes, I did, Joshua. I fought for you. And this is the thanks I get.
Thanks for nothing.
Oh, man. Are you joining anything tonight?
If I do, I'll have to pop off and pop back on.
You don't have to. I was just asking, see if you were
probably not tonight. No.
Well, all I'm trying to, like I said, I just want to pop on here tonight, get some of this work in there. I mean, I was doing this. I'm like, I might as well go stream that I'm doing this, you know, getting ready for Friday night. Try to give a little sneak peek of what's going to happen.
You're talking about being on the wrestling show, right?
Nope.
Not going to be on the wrestling show?
Nope.
Really? Why?
Nope.
Why no?
Nope.
He's got other things to do. He's going to be.
Dude, I know you like wrestling. Don't give me that.
Doing a giveaway.
I like wrestling, but Good Dog is Good Dog, and that's a little too much for me.
Yeah, well, you're right. They get, yeah, but it's kind of silly stuff, though. It's not like it's real.
No, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Some people on that show don't. Yeah, there's some. It just goes off too much in the deep end that I can't recover from that kind of stuff. It's just not my style. You guys know that. I mean, I
don't disagree with you, dude. Yeah,
I played around with it for a while, but when it comes down to it, that's you guys. They should know I'm Good Dog, and I can't be doing that kind of stuff. I don't feel. I mean, it was fun for a couple times, but no, I can't. I just gotta be myself, and that's not me.
That's true. You should always be yourself. Don't worry about if you wear that corset or not. It's okay with me.
Yeah. I mean, I tried. I played around a few times, but it's. I mean, look at what I draw. You know, look at what I. You know, it's not. It's tastefully done. It's still a very sexy woman.
It is. And Pablo Romero Art makes a point. Now that I watched the photo, I noticed that you enhanced her breast. He did.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
You noticed that, yes. Yes, I did. Just a little. Just a little. That's all. Not over the top. Just a little. Yeah.
It makes it more dynamic.
Well, it's eye candy. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
It's a pinup. And if anybody comes at me, it's like, geez, do you know that Michelangelo was a pinup artist? Duh. Have you seen
Yeah,
his
pretty
stuff?
much.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
I mean, that was the pinups for that time of the. I mean, yeah, it's 500 years ago, but yeah, that's what. I mean, when you think of it, there are illustrations of beautiful women,
Oh, definitely.
very strong, beautiful women, because he didn't use women as his models; they were men. That was the models. That's why they have muscles, all his women. But yeah, I mean, that's the way it was back then. There wasn't. I don't think anybody used female models.
I think thinking on the transgenders now.
Well,
I think Chester's trying to get you in trouble here.
No, I mean, I'll say this one thing. There are some of those transgendered women that are very attractive if you didn't know that they were. I mean, you couldn't tell the difference. Some of them are like, oh my goodness, that is. I mean, yeah, you see pictures like, wow.
You sound like Booster now. I always know.
Well, usually you can tell, but some, come on, Booster, some of them you can't.
They're getting harder and harder.
Yeah, they're getting harder and harder. It's like, oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, most of them you can, but some of them, nah, that's really hard. I used to like watching that Maury Povich show when they used to have those transgenders come on, and they used to make the audience guess which was a man and which was a woman. And most of the time, the guys would get them wrong. It was hilarious.
You are not the father.
Oh, dude. Okay, Jiminy saying stuff. Yeah. Pablo says people like to watch naked people in paintings. You know what? When did it come bad that if you painted a beautiful woman that you were a horrible person? I mean, that's
a good question.
That was what artists used to draw all the time and paint all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was a kid in high school, and my favorite artist was Frank Frazetta. Besides the comics, of course, it was Frazetta. And Frazetta just drew beautiful, voluptuous women. You know, all the boys liked Frazetta. All the boys liked Boris Vallejo art. You know,
Julie Bell.
Julie Bell, man. Oh man,
Julie Bell. She's okay. I mean, that was his apprentice, but
his wife.
Well, it's a wife, yeah, but his first wife Doris was pretty much his model for his early stuff.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So all of the early stuff from like the 80s and before that, it was his wife Doris. She was the model. And I got some of the books, and you see her posing for those pictures. That's what he used. Yeah.
Okay.
And even in his book, that's why I said you can use a photograph. You just got to go beyond the photograph because the photograph is distorted. It's in his techniques book.
Right.
That's why I read so many books and I listen to them, and that's why I do my stick figure, and I start off from there, and I do not do details first. Details is always last. Don't worry about the details. Do your foundation first.
Right.
And Jiminy Cricket says Julie Bell is a pretty good artist for a bodybuilder. Yeah, she was a bodybuilder. Yeah.
Yeah, she was a pretty good bodybuilder too.
Yeah. and a lot of those paintings are her.
Yes.
For those paintings. Yeah, I mean, I could swing my camera around and I could show you how many Boris books I got on my wall. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of Boris books, a whole bunch of Frazetta books, Michelangelo. I mean, anybody you can think of, I got back there.
I'll tell you one of my favorite fantasy artists was there's two, Larry Elmore and Clyde Caldwell.
Cool.
Louis Rio.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Pinup artist. I mean, he was okay, but I was just not into him too much. You know, he always said the Lewis Rail, the calendar every year come out. So that's when I mean, but I was just not. I was more into Boris. You know, I was like Boris more.
His art books are pretty crazy.
Who, Lewis?
Yeah.
Yep.
He does a lot too.
Yeah. I got a bunch of his books.
Yeah. I got a few of his.
My lunch is finished. Yay.
Oh no. That means he's gonna leave us, people.
No, I just finished cooking. I'm gonna sit here and eat.
Oh, you're gonna munch on it.
Yep.
What did you cook?
I made myself a toasted bun with fried ham, cheese, onions, and pickles.
Sounds good.
Sounds great.
I had steak for dinner tonight.
Sweet.
Yes, it was very good.
Okay, so I just went to go count how many damn Boris books I have. I got 10 Boris books on my shelf.
Wow.
Ooh.
Goodness.
That's awesome.
I only have 2.
Oh my goodness. And my camera's not gonna reach that far back. I have more Boris books than I have Frazetta. Yeah. It's always good to, when you're stuck, you don't know what to draw, flip through one of those books and you get inspired real fast.
Indeed. One of my favorites was Gerald Brom.
Oh yeah. Who was that guy? Yeah, I got a bunch of his books. I think it was Elmwood, the guy that did a lot of the D&D stuff.
Larry Elmore.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. He's great. I was a big fan of him too.
I have some actual Edmund Layton sitting in the other room.
Ooh, nice.
Can you explain to the chat who these people are?
Edwin Layton. He's a great classical artist from like the 19th century.
Cool. Some people might not know that.
Does a lot of like Arthurian art.
Yeah.
Cool. Not to get off the subject, but how is your artist doing on his book, Chester? I heard that you're doing a comic book. You're doing a lot of stories. Could you tell us what that comic book is?
Oh yes, I've been doing. I'm part of the Tales from Out of the Gate team. I have 2 books from John. He's doing a good job, John Dillard. I have 1 book from Todd Mulrooney, and it looks good. Also, Argos Creations Bill is doing another book, and Kat, our very own Kat, is doing another one of my stories.
How's Kat's story coming out?
Sounds like it's coming fine.
Awesome. And
So,
when is this book going to come out to us? When can we get our grubby hands all over this book?
Well, February.
February is good. We're going to get the book in February, or we're just going to see a sneak peek for it?
Oh no, we have an Indiegogo coming on in February.
We got an Indiegogo coming out in February. Awesome.
And who else is on the project, Manny?
Todd Mulrooney. Tank Ferret, the great Tank Ferret. Todd. Bill Hart from Argos Creations. He is on there. We have Kevin Stewart. That his last name?
I believe so.
Stewart, he's on the book. We do have Mike Barron. Also.
Got Ethan Van Sciver.
I'm getting there. We have John Malin. He'll be on the book too. Is Rick still on the book?
I don't know.
I don't know because I have not seen any work from Rick.
I don't think so.
So I do
not sure. You have to ask John.
Oh yes, John is the head gatekeeper. Everyone. So
he is.
Whatever John says goes. So we shall see if Rick is still on the book. Maybe he's a man down. Did I miss anyone?
Ethan Van Sciver.
Well, yes, you said that, Ethan Van Sciver.
And you
Well, I'm not going to toot my own horn. You guys know that. I'll let somebody else toot my horn for me.
Well, Manny's going to be on the Tales from Reality Gate. Matter of fact, you're looking at a panels from the book right here.
Yes. So what I'm doing is I'm doing my flats right now. So
beautiful.
That is what I'm doing. And this is not set in stone yet because I still got to go hand this around and get some criticism from everybody and say, oh, you need to change this, you need to change that. Because I am not one of the guys that's going to say, no, we ain't going to change it. I'm always up for somebody to tell me, oh, we need to tweak this a little bit. Let's get a little bit better.
I have a criticism right now.
What's your criticism?
Although I do like this first panel. I like the trees, and it's really good. You need to shrink her head down a bit.
Okay. I kind of figured that too.
Yeah. I mean, just a touch, right?
Right, because she is a young child.
So it should be a little bigger, right? Because it's a kid, but
right.
Just a touch, I think.
You think the girl in the second panel is okay?
That's perfect. Yeah.
And let me take away the...
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. See, that's a good criticism. That's the kind of criticism that I need and I will take. Gotta make it perfect.
You do.
No, we don't need to make a half-assed book.
No, you got a good story too. I'm not going to tell people what it's about, but it's fun.
Well, the whole thing is I can only show like about the first 4 pages. After that, just giving away too much. But the first 4 pages, like, oh, she's just walking in front of a gate. Cool. La 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 la. Let's go in front of the gate. So what I did before I'm going to shrink down this head, I already made a copy. Just in case I screw it up. And that's the great thing about working in digital, people. Always make a copy.
Indeed. So, have you done quite a few comics traditionally, Manny?
I have done 5 comics on my own. I mean, nothing that anybody would know yet.
Mm-hmm.
So,
did you do those digitally, or did you do that in a traditional way?
I did the drawings traditional, and then I did it digitally inked.
Mm-hmm.
So I found, well, the inking in digital goes faster.
Correct.
But for this book, I mean, I did the sketches, the real fast thumbnails in what you call that, traditional, and then I just pretty much drew this and inked it live on screen. Is that better, Chester?
It is much better, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
But that's what you need to do as an artist. You know, take the right criticism. Don't have a big hit and go, oh no, I ain't gonna change it. You know, somebody. Somebody goes. I mean, that's what they called art directors. Yeah, directors before, because the artist is never going to see his mistake.
Well, this is the job of an editor too.
Yeah,
editors do this too.
I mean, that's what an art director is for, to tell you, hey, we need to fix that panel. So this, what I got on the screen right now, this is pretty much what I did. Just plotted out my story. One day I plotted out my story.
Okay. From
there, I've been drawing this live. But this is about the only thing you guys are going to see. You guys are not going to see anything more after that. As you can see, this real fast sketch. I mean, these are small. These are like 3 inches by 4 inches.
Yeah.
They're super small thumbnail sketches. But I like to do them side by side so I can see how the story's going. Okay, so this page looks like this. The next page looks, so I don't do the same poses, consecutively. That kind of looks boring as hell. So, so you guys can see the second page, and I'll show you guys what the second page looks like.
Todd Mulrooney would love that long shot. He's all about the long shots.
So the second page looks like this, but I have not finalized the mansion yet. So that's what the second page looks like. I really like the final shot on the bottom. I think that's super successful. The silhouette.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
So she's
It's gonna be
peering.
good.
You know, the gate flew in front of her. Now she's going into the gate, and I still got to go and finalize the mansion in the middle panel.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's good, dude.
That's what I'm working on. So you guys know I'm not slacking.
I kind of wonder why she has a badger doll, but you know,
it's not a badger. See, not a badger. And then I still got to do this. I haven't done that yet. She's knocking on the door, and that's when she goes into the house. And that's about it. You guys will not see anything else after this. Dun dun dun.
So, do you write a script out before you go to page, or do you just kind of plan things out as you're drawing?
It's all in my head, my story, and then I just sketch it out. And then after I do it, then I'll put in the words, because I want to make sure that I can do the story just by drawing. That's the first thing. If you can't just draw and tell a story, you don't have a good story ready.
Right.
So, you guys see she's walking by the gate opens in front of her. Okay, we don't need words yet. You know, if you can convey that, you know, so maybe I'll have a little creak that the gate's opening, but that's about it. And then I'll most likely have a title and put the story by Manny and stuff like that on this page. So
yeah, that's cool. That's kind of how I do things too. I kind of make an outline.
But it's called the Marvel way, you know.
Right. It's very similar to Marvel.
Hey, do you know? Is John gonna be able to make this Friday's meeting?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Good. You guys can all come over to my place after the meeting. Guys can celebrate my 500 subscriber.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I saw that. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. I know some people are making fun of where I got some of these subscribers from, but you know what? You get the subscriber, but that doesn't mean you're going to keep them. You got to make sure you got some content that they want to come back to.
Yep, definitely.
And a lot of those people that I've got from that particular place, I see them in my chat every night. New faces that we would never have gotten if not for going over there. You know, and they come see me and they follow, you know, the other people in our groups, you know, just feeding off of each other, making sure that we have good content.
Well, I mean, you know, that's how
Well,
it's done.
I'm sending a wee oiled bird to do the very same thing you've done, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great if he ever does it when you guys are on screen. You know, if you guys are live, and then we're gonna make a raid on him, and he'll send a whole bunch of people over to subscribe, and hopefully they'll stay. You know.
Yeah.
But that's the bad part, is when he sends people over, they'll subscribe, and then the next thing you know, the next day they unsubscribe to you. So those are the people you don't.
Is there a limit on the number of places you can subscribe to?
Well, YouTube puts a limit on you, and I think the limit per day is 60.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, once you reach that, they'll give you a message and say, you have exceeded your subscriber limit. Come back in a few hours.
Yeah, but see, Ethan would get 1,000 a day, though.
Well, it's okay for some, but for you to go subscribe. No, you can get as many subscribers. But you know, if you're trying to get subscribers, yeah, you only can get like 60 per day.
Okay.
I see. So I can get as many as I can get. I
Right.
can only give 60.
Right.
I get it.
And I was a dummy because Pusa came into my chat twice, and I didn't give him the link. How dumb is that?
Hey, you should have wrenched him and linked him, dude.
I wrenched him, but I forgot to send him the link for him to come on. You know, because every time I go into his chat, he's always talking. He always makes sure that, hey, Good Dog is in the house. You know, that's so cool of him to do that.
That is really cool.
Yeah, and him and his wife is really nice people. You know, they're really helping out a whole bunch of YouTubers out there to get,
Sounds like
you know, get more exposure. That's the whole thing. We all want exposure, right?
Well, yeah, I think it's just that 1,000 sub limit to be able to open up everything is kind of the deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's just a game. So everybody, you got to game the system, right? As somebody says. So, but like I said, there's a whole bunch of new people that I got in here that I would never have met. I get more comments on my videos nowadays, which is awesome. And I do get more dislikes on my videos also when I have my friend come on here, our friend.
Booster?
No. Our good woman friend that comes on to our streams.
Oh, well, she's got stalkers, dude. What do you want?
Yep. Yeah, I got stalked 9 times last night.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hilarious. She pops on and boom, right off the bat.
Yeah, but doesn't that creep you out that they're obviously following her everywhere she goes?
Yeah,
it's pretty creepy.
It's seriously creepy as hell, dude.
Leave her alone. It's like, come on. We're just a bunch of people out here that love to talk about comics.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing. We're not hurting anyone. You guys love to talk about comics. I love to draw comics.
Yep.
I do love to talk about comics and draw them.
Yeah. So if anybody's out there wondering if that's the color of the gate green, no, what I'm doing right now is this called flatting. It doesn't matter what color I'm going to put on here because I will change the color later. So the more garish colors I use, it's guaranteed it's going to, I can distinguish the colors from each other. This will all change.
Nice.
Yeah. And of course, you have our gate on there, which is nice.
Yeah. And this story, I did the thumbnails all in one sitting. I drew all 12 pages one time. It just came to me. It's just weird how stuff happens like that. You're just thinking, and all of a sudden the story comes to you, and you just keep on drawing.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's like you're possessed, but yeah, sometimes it's kind of weird. It does feel like you're possessed when you start doing some art sometimes. You don't know where it comes from, what the inspiration comes. All of a sudden, it just clicks in your mind. Okay, this is how it's going to be.
Yeah, very much so. It's if you don't know the experience, it's very hard to explain it.
Yeah. It's like you could be sitting for days just staring at your desk, and all of a sudden it just comes, and you gotta get the pencil and paper. You gotta put it down.
Yeah.
You have to get it out there. It's like, oh, I've actually gotten out of bed and drew some pictures just to make sure I don't forget it.
Same here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
I keep a notebook for the same reason.
What was that?
I keep a notebook for the same reason.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, writing instead of art, but same thing, right?
The worst is when you're at work and you're in the middle of your job and something pops in your head and you're like, I have to remember this to get home. And when I get home, draw this. Because I have that happen to me all the time. Or I can't write something down while I'm at work, and I get I'll be doing my job because my job doesn't take a whole lot of thought. It's more action based. So it becomes it's like repetitive. But so like I'll be thinking about this idea that popped in my head, like story wise or whatever, constantly while I'm like doing my job. So that when I can get back to pencil and paper, I can write it down real quick. But I have more ideas than I do have time to do the ideas most of the time.
That's what it's all about. You're never going to have enough time to finish what you want to finish.
Yeah.
Well, I actually had a little bit of a challenge on it myself because I had to do 5 different stories, but I had to come up with 5 different stories that were completely different from each other and had no resemblance, right?
All right. Did you have a hard time at first, like distinguishing the stories from each other?
First 3, no. The second 2, yes.
So whose story did you write first?
Which one did I write first? I wrote, let me see. I wrote John's story for one of John's stories first.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Then I wrote my own one, which Bill is doing with me. Then I wrote Kat's. Then I did Todd's. And then I have the last one for John, which because I'm doing 2 for him. That was the toughest one, but I'm very happy with the way it turned out, though.
Yeah. So what is your process for writing?
Me? What I do is I'll sit down with a notebook, and I just, a pen, pencil a notebook, and I just scratch out ideas, and then when one of them hits me, I circle it, and then I go and I start typing, and then I erase it and do it again. Well, seriously, because I have the ideas in my head now. Now I can go and actually write it, and then from there on, it's just a tweaking, a draft after draft tweak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'd say they average about 5 to 6 drafts altogether.
Okay.
Cool.
Now, do you usually
I have
have
fantastic news.
You have food?
Yeah. No, it's not just anything. This is a cake bar.
And you decided that it was nice to come in and interrupt me while I was asking questions.
Yeah. No. Mine is more important.
That's typical. You always talk over me.
Oh my.
Well, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna box myself.
Just listen, right? Just listen. Yeah.
No,
listen. Dude,
no,
this
seriously,
is cake.
no.
This is cake in a bar.
When we're talking in Discord, you do this to me all the time too.
You're very interruptible.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Carry on. What you're saying? I'll mute myself. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I totally forgot my train of thought now.
You're asking me questions about writing.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Do you outline your entire story before you actually put down a draft?
Oh yeah, no. That's the first thing I do. The first writing is basically an outline. Then like I said, I erase it, and then I write it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because some people, they discover while they're writing, or it's like called discovery writing. They don't have an entire outline written. They just kind of have ideas, and then they start.
No. I go in with a very solid idea of what is the story, and then how am I going to tell that story.
Right.
And then I write it. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of do a mix of discovering and outlining.
Well, doing the comic book is different than what I'm used to writing, but it's been a very fun challenge. Actually, I've enjoyed it quite a bit.
What did you find different about it?
Well, the normally on writing, I'm whatever it is I'm doing it for. You are in charge of making sure that the entire world is seen by the reader, right? In a comic book, you're doing the same thing, but what you're doing is you're taking the graphic design, I guess, out, and the dialogue out. They're separate. So when I'm doing like a panel layout for the comic book, I have to detail exactly where everything is and what everything looks like and how you're seeing it from a camera point of view. Whereas normally in writing, you don't really do that, right? But this is giving direction to an artist, so you have to have all of that laid out completely. Then you put in narration or dialogue. It's very different.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, no, I think it's fun.
Okay, so back to my cake, right? My cake bar.
Back to your cake.
All right. So what this is, right? It's like a little cake, yep, and like a little, but it's in a bar form. You know, you guys have like Mars bars and Mora bars and such.
I had brownies today. My wife made brownies.
Yeah, no, this is better.
And then I put vanilla over top of them. They were really good.
This is so much better. So it's like
these have lots of chocolate chips
Mars bars. Okay, I see your point now. Okay, I'm sorry, Adrian, that I keep hurting you.
They're
But
very
you gotta
melty.
understand about the cake bars, Adrian.
Moist.
It's
They're
got like a little
moist.
icing on top. Yeah, so am I. But and then it's like got a little icing on it, and
too
then it's
much
got
information.
smothered in the chocolate. It's it's so
Booster,
delicious.
How many times a day or week or month do you eat sugar?
Yes.
Alrighty then. What about you, Manny? How often do you eat sugar?
I'm not supposed to eat sugar.
So therefore, how much do you eat it?
To be honest, I've got much more of a problem with drinking sugar than I do eating it.
I try to stay away from as much as possible.
Yeah.
So I hardly ever.
I only eat sugar on the weekends.
Yeah, I don't eat sugar too much throughout the week. It's usually the weekend that I hit. But this was my day off, so sometimes I get some treats on my day off.
Look, I just wanted these cake bars, all right? That's why you got to crap on my dreams, Chester. It was a cake bar. It was on special. I wanted to eat it.
I do apologize.
Yeah, you have to come in like, oh, Booster, do you eat sugar all the time? That's really concerning. You might get like die or something. I'm like, I don't care if I'm gonna die, Chester. I want a cake bar.
Is a cake bar like a zinger bar or something, like a ho-ho or something?
Something like that, I guess, like a Mars bar or a Moro bar. It's a
You
bar,
actually
but
call it a cake bar?
it's cake. It's a cake bar.
You call it a cake bar.
It's a cake bar.
Sounds like you're getting a sugar rush from your cake bar.
Yeah, a cake bar looks like an actual cake, so I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
It's a cake bar.
I guess it's like a brownie or a brownie torte.
I guess it's kind of like a brownie, yeah, but it's a cake bar.
How big is it?
You know, like a bar, like a Mars bar or a Moro bar. It's a bar. It's a chocolate bar. It's a cake bar.
It's a bar. It's a bar.
Bar.
So I see a
Cake
Galaxy
bar.
cake bar. What brand are you eating?
Cadbury.
That's got to be really sugary.
Well, that's definitely British.
Yeah. Cake bar.
Sounds too rich for me.
I see. We have Cadbury cake bars caramel.
The one I'm having is a chocolate one, but the caramel one is delicious.
Oh, I see.
Are you having more than one, or are you just having one?
Just two so far.
Just two.
They have dark chocolate.
I have
they have cinnamon toffee cake bars.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This pack is gonna be gone by the end of the night.
I was getting ready to say. So what you're saying is you have two so far, which means you plan to have more.
Look, there's only 5 in the pack. All right,
Don't shame.
We're just concerned. We're just concerned
fat
for your
shame me.
health.
I was already fat shamed in the supermarket today. I was right. I was leaning over to grab a Coke. Now it's on special. It's $1.70. It's a very cheap Coke. And as I'm leaning over to grab it, a woman walked past me. I'm not making this up. This actually happened. This isn't like some SJW story where the whole bus collapsed. This happened today. She's like, you know that the no sugar Cokes taste exactly the same, and then she keeps walking away. And I'm thinking, you absolute. I was going to say the C word. I really wanted to, but this bloody one. For one, no, the no sugar one doesn't taste the same. It tastes like crap. It has no other taste. It tastes like absolute poo. And for second, those things they're so filled with artificial flavorings that it's arguably bloody worse than the original version.
Just like a diet is worse than original.
Oh my god. And then the whole supermarket clapped. As I said, don't fat shame me, bigot. This is literally fat genocide. Yeah.
Did you say it in a Fattison voice?
How dare you?
Wow. So exactly how fat are you that you would actually think to say so?
I'm kind of wondering the same thing now, actually.
That's the thing. I got a gut on me, yeah? But I'm not freaking obese. I'm not tumbling around like some bloody Landwell. And you actually see my arms and my calves. I'm pretty ripped, man. I'm pretty fit. I work out. I just got a bit of a gut because I eat like crap and I drink like crap. I still work out.
When's the last time you worked out?
Okay, it's been a few months, but I've worked out before.
No, it hasn't been a few months. It's been a few weeks, maybe, but not months. When was it we were working out?
Our little Discord workout. I was doing squats. We did squats on Discord.
You know, I used to go to the gym here twice a week, but since I've been doing YouTube stuff, I'm only doing once a week now.
I used to go 4 times a week until my wife got pregnant, and now I don't do it all week.
I used to twice a day.
What?
Why is Manny sighing?
Because I used to lift twice a day.
Oh,
man.
Oh yeah, when I was doing sports, yeah, but I'm talking about just being a married dad, you know.
Oh no, this is after my sports years. I was still lifting twice a day. Yeah. Yeah.
Why is she blue?
Because these are flats. So what you want to do is you want to use the most garish colors that you can think of, you know, so that you don't put the same color next to each other. So these will all change eventually. But for now, all I'm trying to do is just pick, okay, this is the flesh, this is going to be the dress, this is going to be
the origin story going to be about how she became blue? Is there going to be a story about that?
What part of this doesn't he figure out? Okay,
or is the story of this is how she became a blue girl, right? But she's desperate to see the witch beyond the gate, so she can become like a real girl and have normal girl skin.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what many stories going to be. I figured out the twist, guys. Don't worry.
So what I can do, Booster, I got all these garish colors on the top. So for the bottom, I can just do something like that.
I can do a voice for this little girl if you want to, Manny.
Did you see what I just did there, Booster?
Mm-hmm. If you ever want like a little, I can do like a little orphan girl voice. Please, Miss Wish, I'm ever so disgusting and blue and sickly looking. I want to look like a real girl. So that she become a little white girl. Yeah.
You're channeling your inner Pinocchio.
Yeah. Oh, please, Miss Witch. I hate being blue. All the children at school call me little blue girl, and they throw blueberries at me. Which starts like going, well, then you have to give me your soul, little girl, and I will make you beautiful white little girl. Actually, that's a bit racist. That you'd assume that I want to be a white girl. But okay, whatever. What if I wanted to be a little black girl? Oh, dear.
Oh my goodness. So as I was saying, people, you put the most garish color, because what you do later is you will come in there and you will pick the right color and you will change the colors. Okay? Like that. All right. I'll change it before what I was trying to do, just to make sure I am distinguishing all the colors differently. All right. Makes sense.
Makes lots of sense.
Oh, look, the witch turned her white. It's a happy ending.
Look, she's still blue. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Now she's white.
Oh.
Now she's blue.
This is Manny, this story is too complicated for me.
It's not a complicated story.
Yeah, it's really complex. I don't even know how. We don't even have the origin story as to how she became blue in the first place. Your lore is really ill-defined.
Oh, yes,
toxic mutagen.
You should see a couple of stories I've written, Booster. This is supposed to be a PG-13 project, and I have absolutely pushed the understanding of that.
I am
Chester's
the
gonna
one.
spook us.
Yeah.
No,
intriguing.
Chester's been naughty.
It's too much of that Japanese stuff he watches.
Actually, there's nothing sexual about it, but you know.
Okay, but how many tentacles is going to be involved in your story, Chester?
37.
37 tentacles. All right, there are going to be 37 tentacles in Tales from Beyond the Gate. So you can put that on a blurb in the back of the book, featuring 37 tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Adrian?
Yes, I was going to say it doesn't have to be pornographic to be inspired by
Not at all.
Japanese and be weird. Japanese stuff's just weird.
Well, there's nothing Japanese about the stuff I've written at all.
I know, but you've clearly been influenced by
But I thought you were Japanese.
just being around them.
This is true. This is true.
Hmm.
So what kind of influence does Booster enforce?
Good question.
Whatever you mean, Chester.
I mean, you're a bad influence, you bastard.
How dare you? I'm a lovely little boy. I bring joys to all the boys and girls, especially the girls.
I thought you were ultra hetero, oiled man massaging guy.
Absolutely, ultra hetero.
Oh, look, Booster's got a wrench. Someone should
Mooches
deal
for everyone. No, I think you're the only one who should be dealt with. You're the trying to take away my wrench, you little poo.
Has anybody ever read anything that Joshua's been saying? Because he got kind of mad with us earlier.
Oh no, I haven't been paying attention to him at all.
I've been interacting with Joshua just now in the chat.
Because I know he got so mad that we weren't reading the chat, so we took about 10 minutes of reading that boring ass chat.
Yeah, and then the whole we just hemorrhaged viewers. It was just disgusting.
Yeah,
went from like 20 to 12 is brutal.
Yeah,
he's talking about his wrench and a misunderstanding me and him had about Cult of Raven member.
I may have accidentally put in his head that to get his wrench back, he has to nag you.
Oh, thank you, Booster.
Because I said that's how I got mine back. Through nagging.
P.S. Melter says, Chester, isn't John Malin going to be in the book still? Tales from Beyond the Gate. Yes, absolutely. John Malin is in it. Yep.
Yay! It's going to be a John Malin.
He was mad that Booster got his wrench.
Yeah, he's jealous. He's very jealous.
Well, there was extenuating circumstances for the wrench.
Some people seem to think Nasser should be in the Tales from Beyond the Gate.
Yes.
You guys get out of here right now, leave, and never come back here.
Nasser bots.
No, we can't have that at all. That's a terrible idea.
Who wants Nasser in the book?
Everyone.
Jiminy Cricket, Joshua.
Everyone wants Nasser in the book.
Well, we now know who's been assimilated.
That's true. Odd people and everything. Yeah, but then again, if Nasser came on, he would have to listen to me. I don't know if he'd like that or not. Because I'd certainly keep an eye on that one. How many?
You keep an eye on everyone.
I know I do.
You know what? The gatekeepers keep an eye on each other.
That's right.
We gatekeep each other. That's the whole thing. That's so scary. I know John watches me. I watch everybody. Everybody's watching me. He's like, what the hell?
Who will gatekeep the gatekeepers?
Yeah, who watches the watchers? Well, the gatekeepers watches the gatekeepers. That's for sure.
Oh no, it's absolutely a team.
Oh yeah. I mean, we watch after each other. We make sure we're all on the same page. That's for sure.
Yep.
That's good. That's more than Marvel probably does.
Well, that's the whole thing. If Marvel ever had a figurehead that, like Jim Shooter, like a, Stan Lee back in the day, they would be in a better place, but they're not.
I'm a traffic guard.
You're a traffic guard.
Traffic guard.
All right. Oh.
Well, I am, right?
So are you the one that plans all the meetings in Chester? The secret
Yeah,
meetings?
well, I have experience with that stuff, so,
Why would you say you got experience?
I most certainly do. Yeah.
As a traffic guard?
No, as a manager, as a mediator, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's got to steer this damn ship.
That's true.
We don't need to go aground.
Yeah, but everybody knows what they're doing, though. And that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
not
important.
really. I don't know what we're doing at all. I just show up.
You weren't invited, Booster.
Oh, what?
You've been gatekeeped out of it.
Oh, come on, lads. I have idea.
Well, the deadline was two days ago.
Ah, crap.
Well, 1 day ago for me, 2 days ago.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Yeah.
There's always a next time.
I lied. I don't have any ideas. I just wanted to be included.
We do have plenty of stuff, though. It'll be a good-sized book, I think, by the end.
That's awesome.
The cool thing about it, though, is if it's successful, which we hope it is, I hope everyone goes out and backs the project and gets involved. I mean, yeah, we got a bunch of pros that have come on and support us, and that's wonderful. But, you know, if everyone enjoys the project, what it means is everyone, of course, can do their own projects. It helps give them a boost. But we also can do Tales from Beyond the Gate later with different themes instead of horror, maybe sci-fi or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I think if it's successful, we'll get a lot more people want to get on board, right?
Of course.
Definitely. Yeah, I'd heard I remember Dillard had mentioned, the sci-fi theme being something in the future.
Yeah. Now, I think the sci-fi one is more risky than the horror one, though.
Yep.
Because everybody and their brother can write sci-fi, but the problem is it has to be good.
Well, that is a problem, yes. Good sci-fi is different than just writing sci-fi.
It's true, because good horror is easy to see, right?
Right. Well, horror is very visual, too. So.
It is. That is true.
Sci-fi is visual, too, but it's a different kind of visual, and it also has to have a good narration to it, usually.
Although Todd's piece is a bit of I don't know, it's not cheating, but because his is a sci-fi horror.
Cheater.
Isn't Tanks kind of sci-fi too?
It is very sci-fi, yeah. But that's okay. It's a very different kind of sci-fi story. We have, I think what we've done is we have a very good balance of different genres of horror, different ages that they're set in, different tones, different art styles. I mean, you got this style that Manny's putting together. I know one of Todd's is like an ultra-realistic. Another one of his is a very stylistic one, et cetera, et cetera. So it's really a truly an anthology. I'm very happy with that, actually.
It's cool. Very, very cool.
Asuka says that Rick's drawings are scary enough on their own.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Well,
No, his guts looked pretty good. His guts looked pretty good today.
No comments.
That's okay. Booster will comment.
What am I commenting on? I wasn't listening.
Rick's art.
No comment.
Oh, wow. Wow. Rick has got him speechless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Joshua Hughes says, "Good night for the first time. Hail, Raven."
Oh, we have finally bored Joshua Hughes tonight.
Hooray, we got rid of him.
Well, we haven't gotten rid of him yet.
Hooray.
My job is done.
That's only the first one.
You know, Booster, I'm very, very miffed at you.
What have I done?
You didn't give me a cake bar.
You don't get it. Piss off! You don't get a cake bar. These are my cake bars.
I deserve a cake bar.
None of y'all get a cake bar. These are my damn cake bars.
Right,
Now we know, guys. That's who Booster is. That's who he is.
I've known this for a long time.
It's true. You're not getting my damn cake bars. Mine.
What is
so Chester? Are you the one that's going to pick the person we're drawing tomorrow?
Well, I mean, if I have to make a decision, I usually do. I mean, I will, but I usually like to have a discussion amongst all the artists and decide what we're going to do. And I think that's more fun. You know?
Okay.
Are you guys booked for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Are they going to show up?
Well, yeah, but I think I do a really good job of filling the seats when they don't, though.
Right.
Yeah, I think we've got enough people now around the area in the community that can pop on if nobody shows, like certain people don't show up or whatever.
So my question is I know I shouldn't be asking you because it should be addressed to Pixel. Are you guys ever going to have a champion edition?
We've been talking about that, but no comment.
No comment?
No, because then I won't be allowed to draw. I haven't won yet.
Well, step up your game, Booster.
Oh my god, I thought my game was stepped, quite frankly.
Well, it's pretty sad when I can figure out that you're going to draw Puss in Boots by your damn stick figure.
You're the only one who got that.
Oh, and nobody read my chat except you.
To be fair, I got it, but you showed me what you were going to do beforehand. So.
Hey, get out of here. I showed you. Get out of here with that.
Do you guys have any suggestions on who we should do for G.I. Joe tomorrow?
Well, you guys picked my suggestion tonight, so...
Yeah, I really don't know a thing about bloody G.I. Joe. It is not my expertise.
All the artists over here that are sitting in the chat that will be on the show tomorrow are all saying Baroness. Baroness.
No.
Yeah. Yes. I know Dinah said she would be on the show only if we did Baroness.
Let me guess, Baroness is sexy.
Nah, not really. I think Lady J is better.
Lady
Scarlet.
J is okay. I like Scarlet better.
Okay.
Myself.
I'm just gonna look
if we're gonna do a girl, I would probably go with Scarlet or maybe Jinx.
Lady J. What is this? Anime. Oh no.
Stop looking at DeviantArt, you sicko.
How do her boobs not fall out?
Get away from there.
The hell?
Stop touching.
I'm just looking.
But personally, if I had to pick, I'd probably go with Storm Shadow.
Well, these guys have been talking up a storm over here, dude.
Someone want to read the chat? You can read the chat.
Yeah, okay. Let's see here.
Not your chat. I'm talking about Discord for Drawn and Quartered. Yeah, we still got a couple spots available, but yeah, it's a pretty. We got a couple of real hitters in there too. If you want to come in, Manny.
Jiminy says Baroness.
You know my thing about it, Chester. I want to see new people on that show.
I know you do.
You know, I don't want to see me on that show every freaking week or every other week. I want to see new people. I mean,
and we've been getting some too.
Yeah, it should be it should be, you know, showcasing new people all the time.
Yeah,
that's the way I want to see it. But I'm always.
Oh, it's not your bloody show, Manny.
But you didn't let me finish, Booster. But Chester knows I'm always available if he needs somebody to fill a seat.
Yes, I do. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
No, you know what I want to see? I want to see Pixel make his return.
Yeah.
Well, trust that I've been talking to him about that.
He's a shy boy.
Was he only on one?
One.
He's a busy boy as well.
I know he's busy, but
it's true. And he started it too because he said, "Chester, you come over and MC for us, okay?" I'm like, "All right." And then boom, I haven't left.
We can't get rid of him though.
Yeah, I know. Hey, look, we have a person who has a Crusader cross. Who might that be? His name is Brandon.
Brandon's gonna come on here. He's gonna tell us a great story. He had a great day. He's gonna be a wonderful guest on our show, right, Brandon?
I suppose.
That doesn't sound very confident. Get rid of him.
This is promising. This is promising.
You come on stream, dude.
I guess so. You have to say yes.
Exactly.
I'm
I can't
bringing.
do that right now because it's my parents are my mom's asleep right now. I can't be loud.
Okay.
You still can be enthusiastic.
And do it
Are you trying to steal my stick?
Yes.
Yeah. Adrian's the whisper boy of this crew. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know,
What are you
you
doing?
gotta come on and you gotta say, "I had a great day, and my balls are made of gold."
Hey, come on!
Woohoo!
I don't even know that one. Balls
whatever
made
that
of gold.
means.
Oh my gosh!
A lot of people are calling for Baroness in this chat.
Yes, I see them, but I have the right to ignore all
I
of you.
will ban you all.
You know why? Because I am biased.
Guys,
So why won't you do it, Chester? Why won't you do Baroness?
Looks like I'm gonna have to.
Well, as long as they do something right, not like last week when I had to go start up my own stream.
You
Draw a
talked
little
about
bit. Guys, something.
Were you upset with last week?
You guys even talked about my title in your guys' drawn and quartered last week, which was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And look at Manny starting up his stream before we're done.
the bias of Chester is legend. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yes, it is. He is known as Lord Bias.
I am Lord Bias. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Although DeWolf likes to call me Papa-san.
Papa-san.
We've been going.
Papa-san.
Papa-san, Mama-san.
Yeah, but Booster, if we do Baroness, then we got to spice it up somehow.
Don't do Baroness.
Baroness in a bikini?
Baroness in a
No.
corset.
Baroness, I'm doing PG-13 plus.
Ooh.
Let's see what the hell Baroness looks like.
We can have almost boobs,
Almost.
but no nipple.
Almost a slip.
We can have nipple shapes.
Ooh.
Can we use pasties?
Yes.
Oh my god, this is getting so dirty.
Oh my god.
What do you guys think of this?
I think it's Voltron.
This is from back when I was good at drawing before I started learning again.
Well, you did a very good job. Well done.
Yeah, actually,
it looks good.
It's like Voltron. It's good.
Yeah, I got a few others right here. This one was one of my most favorite ones that I did.
Yeah, no, Pablo, we can't do X-rated, dude. YouTube would definitely ban us.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that? That is so funny.
So Jiminy said something, but I'm not going to repeat it.
How bad was it?
I'm not sure. It's not that bad in my opinion, but I don't know if you want it said on your stream.
Which one this is? Baroness. Baroness.
Baroness. You got make the Baroness.
Okay.
Don't that ass.
Baroness. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I don't get what's so good about the Baroness. Seriously.
I don't either. I'd rather do Scarlet.
Scarlet or Lady J?
I personally would rather do Scarlet too. Or Storm Shadow, because Storm Shadow is awesome.
And another thing, that way people don't think I'm trying to be a YouTube star. You guys can see me draw.
Oh, come on. Scarlet is way better.
Scarlet is way better.
Way, way better. Come on.
Joshua said something, but I thought he was supposed to be asleep, so I'll just ignore that.
And I do believe the first time we saw Scarlet is the first time we saw Scarlett Johansson. Isn't that right? What, Scarlett, or was
Scarlett
that
Handsome.
Wasn't she the first Scarlett, or am I thinking of someone else?
Someone else.
Okay.
The first time I saw Scarlett Johansson, she was in a movie called Ghost World, which was based off of a comic book.
Ghost World?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
It was an indie comic. Very weird. Oh man. The kid from, I can't remember his name, Ron Howard, his brother was in the movie. And so was John Buscema.
No, it's Rachel Nichols. She's that Bond girl, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she might be a Bond girl.
So where did Scarlett come from?
I'm not sure. Was she in a G.I. Joe movie?
I thought so, but I'm wrong. So no.
She was in Ghost in the Shell.
And yeah, they should have took her out of that outfit as soon as she walked on stage for shooting, man. I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't either.
Wow, she was in Home Alone 3. That's unfortunate.
Oh, wow.
Further back.
She was in Eight-Legged Freaks.
Okay.
She's in a lot of crap movies, dude. Damn.
Yeah, she is.
All right. So we got 3 to pick from here.
But she was also in Lost in Translation, and her ass looked fantastic.
Well,
Okay.
You guys in the chat, you guys still want the Baroness? Come on. You guys don't want the redhead?
I mean,
come on.
I'm not saying I hate on the Baroness or anything.
No, Scarlett is definitely best choice, man.
Yeah.
Female Captain America now. Come on.
I don't like Lady J, so I picked Scarlett over that.
Yeah, Lady J looks a little too tough.
Lady J is a lesbian.
That's a good theory.
I think so.
Well, if you guys ain't gonna draw Scarlett, I'll draw Scarlett tomorrow. And I'll make a funny title.
McCrank
Why would
says
they-
he'll settle
why-
for Scarlett.
Why do you think they would prefer Baroness over Scarlett? Is it the librarian thing?
I think so.
Dominatrix.
Well, she's. I mean, when you think about it, she's half of the. I mean, when you think about the bad guys, I mean, she's half of the bad guys. I mean, it's Cobra Commander and Baroness. When you don't think of Lady J and Scarlett. I mean, they got so many other Joes, so they get lost in the shuffle.
Well, we have Destro. We have Serpentor, whatever his name is.
I like Destro.
You got the other dude. What's the other dude's name?
Zartan.
Zartan. That's right.
Who was like the mad scientist with the patch over his eye? Does anybody remember?
Not offhand.
Oh man,
I'll go look it up.
he had a helmet too. Like,
I'm trying to remember who that character was. I don't remember because I haven't seen G.I. Joe for quite some time.
yeah, same here.
Wow. Jiminy has an opinion. He says librarian / bad girl in tight black leather. Win.
Oh Lord.
I'm telling you, it's the dominatrix thing.
Yeah,
and she's a strong lady too.
So is
especially
Scarlett
in the comics. Yeah, but she's a bad lady.
And they're all bad little boys.
And they're all bad little boys.
Not me.
Especially the wee little burb.
He's the baddest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it really comes down to what.
Damn it!
Well, I think for Booster, it really comes down to what body part he wants to oil today. So you know.
Ooh.
Oh, good lord! This is getting weird already. Just as soon as I come on, next thing you know, it gets weird.
Yeah, is that weird? What about this, Brandon?
Yeah, baby.
That's
Yeah.
actually pretty nice. That's what really well done.
Well, yeah, of course, it's a photograph, dude. It's just a photograph.
Now, are you telling me, Brandon, you don't want to oil part of that?
I don't know.
Well, the answer is yes, Brandon. Yes, I do.
He wants to sleep with a furry.
Hey, come on! I do not want to sleep with a furry. That is disgusting.
I see a Santa Raven is in the chat.
No furries for Brandon. Write that down. Yes, that's
Oh, Brandon, you cracked me up.
Plus, I ain't a dirty boy either.
As a reply to Santa Raven, hail Starfire.
I wouldn't be telling that to everybody. Come on.
What's up?
I do believe, Brandon, you are married with a child, right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, good point.
Oh, man. Dr. Mindbender, that would be a great one to draw.
The Booster, that's how you win an argument, with logic.
Wait, what did I do? I wasn't listening. And I always win arguments. What are you on about? I don't need logic. I just need to yell more. And then I just tell the other person to shut their whole mouth, and I win.
The guy with the patch and the helmet is Major Blood.
Oh, okay.
Major Blood.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Pastor, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
What's
Good
up,
job tonight.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks. I'm really happy you loved it.
Yeah, Booster, you did amazing.
What happened? How come they didn't have anybody in there to handle it?
Edwin had to work. Then, everybody else they tried, 3 or 4 other people were not available. So you were way down on the list, kind of like how I was getting on there.
Wow, so I was last choice, Booster.
They were like, oh, we don't. I wonder if I was even.
Who was before Chester?
They're like, oh man, oh, we have to deal with this idiot.
I know, huh? Although I do it every day, so whatever.
Oh, man, you hurt his feelings.
Yeah, I'm insulted.
Get out of here, Pash. Get out of here.
I didn't do nothing. Wait a minute. What?
You just come in here. You just hurt my pal's feelings. Even you could just go around and stomp on dreams. How dare you, sir?
I was on Drawn and Quartered. I had my dreams stomped, so it's time to spread that love.
I mean, I'm used to that, so.
No, it was it was a pretty tough night. I'm just glad.
Yeah, you had a lot of competition, that's for sure.
There's some really good. It's kind of. I think they need to get away from just drawing women all the time, though. It's getting a little.
Yeah. When I heard G.I. Joe, I had a feeling it was going to be Baroness for some
There's
reason.
a real clam fist in here. Can we get some dudes?
I was really hoping.
I tried to talk him into not putting her on the list. Like, don't put. Just make it all dudes, but.
Well, that's why we try to mix it up on the fan edition, right?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we're going to scrap the women altogether and go with dudes?
Yeah, we know women are terrible, and that's what this whole movement is about, is how much we hate women.
Yeah.
So we should be only drawing dudes.
I mean, that's logical.
We also tried to push to get to do like a vehicle or something, but they didn't want that either.
Ooh. But I think you'd have to up the time on that.
No.
I like the number 2 Thunderbird. That's my
Mike doesn't want to do Transformers. That's correct, Pablo.
Looks cool.
He hates Transformers, yeah.
Why does he hate Transformers?
because they're hard to draw.
They're not that hard to draw.
So, I mean, hard to draw in 2 hours, I guess.
I actually thought Matt's was the best one, but
Yeah,
I
so
liked
did-
Matt's. I thought his was.
it was stunning. But he technically he didn't really finish it, but it was great.
it was really good. Yeah, it's a good piece. But I don't know. Brian actually draws G.I. Joe for like a living,
Yeah, I know.
so you know.
That's kind of cheating, yeah.
Well, I actually expected a little bit more out of him. Actually,
So did I, but I didn't say so.
yeah. I thought, oh, okay, he's gonna go full picture, just go off, and kind of didn't do that. But I guess if you're drawing it all the time, you're kind of sick of it.
I'm
Yeah,
kind
they
of curious. What do you guys think going on with Elliot though? Because when he comes on the show, he basically is uninterested.
He's too good for them.
Maybe.
He is really
Elliot
good.
is on another level.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing his own thing too. Elliot and I kind of are similar in a lot of ways. He's kind of going away from comic books a little bit and kind of doing his own thing. So he's trying to find his way
I see.
art-wise.
Why do you think Ethan refuses to come on the show?
The draw? Well, first of all, I think the big one is that he's got to get his book done, and if he gets a lot of heat for that right now. So I think
That's true.
I mean, I think if people see him drawing the Baroness or whatever, they're gonna be like, "Why isn't the book done?" Why? And he's probably kind of getting sick of hearing about it, and he knows he needs to get it done. So I think that's I don't know. I've never talked to him about it, but that seems like one part of it. And then I think the other part is he is really slow. He's really slow, but he does really
he's
good
pretty
work.
meticulous. That's
Yeah. He's very detail orientated. Like the Skeletor he did the scepter, and then he just kind of threw Skeletor a little bit in there. So it's just that's just how he is. But 2 hours, even for me, I'm relatively fast. To do a full piece in 2 hours, traditional, it is pretty tough. So.
Oh yeah, digital helps a lot, huh?
Oh yeah. I went traditional tonight.
Yeah, traditional would be a bigger challenge.
I mean, even Mike, who's really fast and quick with that stuff, he barely finished. So
That's true. Jimmy's spicy tonight. We got a spicy Jiminy Cricket in the chat, man.
Why is he such a spicy boy?
I don't know. He's getting himself pumped up for doing Duke tomorrow.
Oh. Why did you say Duke? Duke Nukem?
No, but I'm joking because he really wants to do Baroness, so I'm trying to tick him off.
Oh.
You should definitely do Duke Nukem.
Yes, Duke Nukem. Yeah, but that needs a little bit more than PG-13 plus, I'd say. But anyway, guys, I got to get out of here. I got to go to work.
Get out of here, Chester.
I shall.
Okay,
Thanks for
man.
having me on, Manny. I'll talk to you guys all later.
Thanks later, Chester.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
On that note, people.
All right, I never loved him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go for now. Also, my phone's about to die, but I'll see you guys probably tomorrow night, I guess.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Later, dude.
Bye.
Later.
Later. Well, actually, I've been on here for over 3 hours, so it's time for me to go.
Yeah.
You're sick of
I
us.
was gonna say, but it's time for you to wrap it up, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's time for me to wrap it up. I mean, I got to do my drawing. I got to do some fixing up for Friday night, getting ready for the drawing on Friday night. I got to do some coloring. So it's time for me to wrap it up.
I got work to do anyway, so I just want to come in and say hi. So
That's cool. Thanks for coming, Passion. I mean, I was just waiting for Chester to go. I got to go to work. I'm like, cool, time to leave.
excuse to shut it down.
It's good excuse. I mean, I was like, okay, it's time to go. It's time. Where can we find you, Passion?
You can find me at Passion, the number 4 drawing on Twitter. Also on my YouTube channel tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, we're having Andrew Huerta on Drawing Aces. So
Cool.
talk about Sovereign and talk about art and stuff. So
Awesome. Let's go to Adrian.
You can find me at AdrianT2099, where I post artwork for the most part. Saturday nights, I'm usually on Pope Fire's stream at the altar doing drawings, and I show up on your stream as well.
Awesome.
Which reminds me, we still need to get you to do some recolors for me, Manny. That's still on the table, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It has to happen. The world needs to see my work colored.
You can't advertise it. It's got to be a secret.
That's not happening, guys. That will never happen.
Because you know that she doesn't come and watch the show. She only watches my show when she's on. She only watches her part. She never watches the whole thing.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I can see her just rewatching the stream, just be like, "I'm so hot. Oh my god."
Alrighty. Okay, Booster. Where can we find you, Boost?
Me, I'm on with Chester Busby every day. So if you aren't subscribed to Chester Busby, what are you doing with your sad, sad life? I also have my own channel with absolutely no content at Booster Kiwi, and my own Twitter at Booster Kiwi.
That is awesome. Nice. Alrighty.
So you should subscribe to all those things at the same time.
Yes, sir. And I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and thank you for coming into my computer room again tonight. And thanks all these wonderful people to come here and make it a fantastic night. It was awesome. What you guys see on the screen, no problem, Adrian. What you see on the screen is I was just taking a picture and kind of modifying what I want to do for Friday night. So I will reproduce this Friday night traditionally. I will do a photorealistic drawing for all of you. And I've been practicing my photorealism, so this is just what I'm going to use. This is not a drawing. This is just, well, the hand was a drawing, but everything else is pretty much just a photograph that I've been manipulating all night long. So I will see you guys tomorrow night after the drawn and quartered. We'll have some fun. And like I said, thanks for coming. You can find me Good Dog Press on Twitter and on Instagram, The Unbreathable Skunk Girl. And until tomorrow night, aloha all.